fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test take no. You fucked up. Can't put on no show. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test take no. You fucked up. Can't put on no show. You fucked up. Run the track.
What a drink, man. What a drink. Big up everybody that's locked in. Big up everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button. Subscribe. All of that crap. Welcome to another transfer video. Welcome to... Who keeps ringing me? I'm busy. I'm fucking live. Leave me alone. Get rid of that. Right. What are we saying, people? What are we saying? The outgoings continue. This has been the best week I've had in a while following Chelsea. And we ain't even fucking played. We ain't even played. Guys, we're clearing out the deadwood. We're clearing all the trash out. We're throwing it in the bin. And we're never hearing from this shit again. We're going to get into everything in today's video. We've got nearly 400 of you guys in here already. Hit the like button. Subscribe. 1 like is 1 mile closer to Madrid for Kai Havertz. 1 mile closer to Manchester for Manchester Money Mason Minerals Moutinho, bruv. We've got plenty to get into as well. Mendy, Onana links. The latest on Ugarte to Chelsea. We're linked to Messi. We're linked to Messi. that was a new one. Feels like 2015 again, but we'll get into that as well. Kepa, congratulations for save of the season. We left with something. And of course, like we couldn't start the stream off at any note without saying congratulations and all due respect to life and times of the GOAT, Eden Hazard. Time catches up to everybody, but there's still time to say your farewells. Come down to the bridge, brother. Come down to the bridge. You don't have to play. You could do stadium tours. Could be a youth coach. Could be a mascot, for all I care. Have him hand out programs, but bring Eden Hazard back to the Chelsea. One last dance. You don't have to go out sad like this. You don't have to go out sad like this. Big up to Eden Hazard, the GOAT. I said the Hamburglar, bro. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Big up everybody that's in here, though. Big up everybody that's in here. Tells the Blanco says, hope you're happy for ruining my weekend even more. What did I do? What did I do? Well, I've ruined your weekends by being happy, man. Come on, brother. There's no need for that negative energy. You are signing a generational talent, brother. You are signing one of the greatest potential talents in footballing history. Don't forget the pass execution of De Bruyne, the poaching skills of Cristiano Ronaldo. He can play in all positions. DM, right back, goalkeeper, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the positions, all the numbers you need. He's there for you, brother. He is there for you. There's no reason to be angry. There's no reason to be upset. Look, the sun's out. It's a nice summer day. Everything feels good. Your season's about to end as well. You got to say goodbye to your legends, Eden Hazard and what's that other guy's name? Benzema. Yeah, what's his name? You got to say goodbye to your legends, and you're bringing in legends. Harry Kane, who's won. Kai Havertz, the generational talent, won Chelsea the Champions League. You're getting him too. You're getting him too, brother. No reason to be annoyed. No reason to be annoyed. Kepa wins more than Arsenal this season. Yeah, you know they were trying to flex the fact that Reece Nelson won some bench warming award. Oh, fucking it's 1-1 or something. I don't care about best sub of the season or whatever. Mad Genius says, let's all say goodbye to the Morata regen. I've got 2 fingers to say goodbye to him for. But big up to Mad Genius. Big up my guy. Big up The Undertaker. There's a lot of comments in here. So I'm sorry if I miss out you guys' comments. But hit the like button, subscribe, super chat, and I won't miss your comment. Check out Jerseys FC for all your best affordable football kits for the past season and the coming season as well. If you want to get yourself your Havertz Real Madrid shirts, head to Jerseys FC right now. Use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off, and I provide you with a better and more consistent assist than Havertz ever could. If you want to get yourself your nice little Mount Manchester United kits, there's only one place to go. That's Jerseys FC. If you want to get a Chelsea kit, links in the description as well. Last season's kits were wavy. It's just the football was shit. It's peak. We wasted one of the best Nike home kits on that shit. It's all mad. I actually think Havertz would be good for Real. It just didn't work out for him here. I mean, they want him as an Asensio replacement, so it can't really be worse. Here at Chelsea, we needed him to be the main man. At Madrid, they don't. So he probably could do a little bit better there. Have him fill in a position, Kai Milner and all of that. I'm sure it would work. I'm sure it would work. Just waiting for the first Fabrizio. Here we go. I'm waiting too, but apparently Kai Havertz to Real Madrid is moving very, very quickly. I can't believe my eyes, man. I actually thought we were going to be stuck with this guy for another year. We actually might be winning. We've got Havertz gone. We're going to have Mount gone. Gallagher might leave. Finally, thank the Lord. We are moving away from Roadrunner FC. And Poch wanted to keep all 3 of them as well, so it's a bit peak for him, but we've saved Pochettino from himself. We've saved Pochettino from himself because these 3, the Bermuda Triangle, would have cost him a job. Would have cost us another manager. Get me in Cuckoo. Get another 10 in. There's the likes of Madison, Shobojai, plenty of other options as well. They're all going to be more competent than the shit we've had at 10 for the last 2 years. We're upgrading. We are upgrading. No reason to be upset while this channel that is cheerleading the destruction of our club. This panel has been wrong about everything and still wouldn't shut up. I was told all of this season, though, that Kai Havertz was going to put me in the mud. Mason Mount was going to put me in the mud. Fast forward 8 to 9 months, they're both leaving. So I guess I was right about something then, wasn't I? Ha ha ha! You can hold that, motherfucker. Bro, I'm not being a dick, but you're the biggest hater on YouTube. You know how that saying is that everything before the but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm the biggest hater on YouTube. I'm sorry for having standards and wanting my football club to be in a better position than 12th. You man can hype these players that played every single game while we languished in mid-table. I won't. I'm good. Kai Havertz is a bag of shit. Mason Mount is a bag of shit with a bit more consistency in it. Conor Gallagher is just shit. And if you don't like it, you can hold that. You can hold that. You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you? Everyone, hold your drinks up in the air and take a sip in memory of the tears of Minerals FC. I was watching back their stream. The amount of people in that comment section who chat the most shit about me. I didn't know I was that rent-free. It's all crazy. Oh, Carefree Lewis has got his way. Him and all of his wrong-uns are going to be sorry. Yeah, damn fucking right, bruv. We are not here for your emotion merchant bollocks, bruv. I'm here for results. I'm here for output. I'm here for technical ability. You lot can keep tugging each other off to Champions League final replays. I want to see Chelsea in the Champions League final in 2 years. I don't want to see Chelsea hyping up a Champions League final that we were in 2 years ago while we're out of Europe. So, y'all can hold that. Arash said you weren't right about Potter. You love that guy. Never said I was 100% right about everything. Never once said that. But I'm not wrong about everything. That's for sure. I get some things right. I get some things wrong. What else? Poch reportedly wanted them. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ekram Chrono, Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino will block any approach from... I don't believe this. And I know it's easy to say, oh, you don't believe it because you don't want it to be true. Everyone else is reporting something completely different. Everyone else is saying Havertz to Madrid is building up speed. Chelsea are willing to sell for the right amount. Havertz is not untouchable. So I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because the way everything is flowing, it's all flowing in a different direction. Everything says not Havertz to Madrid is guaranteed to happen, but it's heading that way. I don't believe Pochettino would block anything because it would have already been blocked by now, if that was the case. What else? You lose second half of the season, Havertz turns up. Hey, did you see Havertz as soon as we went into April the 1st? March Havertz, I told you, will not fool me, but it fooled a lot of people. Fooled a lot of people. That brother went straight to April and then didn't get a goal or an assist for the rest of the season. Oh, he's gonna mud you in the World Cup for Germany, and then he got benched after a game. Oh, he's gonna mud you in the second half of the season, even with penalties. He couldn't get to 10 goals this season. Washed, brother. I cannot wait for him to go. I cannot wait for him to go. Give me that Kai Havertz. Here we go. I'm gonna have to stay at home. I can't leave my house for the next 3-4 days because I need to be here when that here we go drops. I have to be here. Lewis says standards. What's your standard? 12. No, my standard isn't 12. That's why I don't rate these players. But you're here on my stream crying about these players that got us to 12. So what's your standard? 12? I'm not sure. You need a help. Lewis, I don't want to say it, but I'm unsubscribing. You wrongin'. Hi, Musa. I'll see you on the next stream, brother. I'll see you on the next stream. Big up, brother. Yeah, Gav, do you know why they hate me? Because I was right. That's why. And they were banking on Mount and Havertz, mudging the haters. They're going to be gone in the same fucking window. Their whole gimmick is dead. What are they going to do now? What are they going to do when Mount and Havertz leaves? What, are you going to stand Conor Gallagher? Go for it. He might be going as well. Latch on to Reece James like everybody else does and rep an actual good Cobham graduate. Stop repping mid. That's going to be... Their gimmick is going to be so washed when Mount and Havertz is gone. It'd be like Fandango coming back and redoing the Fandangoing gimmick. Like, it ain't 2015 anymore, brother. Leave. I can't believe you fooled Real Madrid. Shh, we haven't. He's a generational talent. Any other comments? This man here talking about standards, but he's been twerking this brain dead project for a year. It's a new manager and it's a new project now, so I don't know what you're talking about, bruv. I would have been Potter in until the death if that was the case. Check pies, I'm hearing. Check pies. Sadly, I know this won't be a here we go. Mega deal for Havertz is looming. We know that, but bless. Yeah, Supreme, I don't know how we've pulled this off. But hey. Oh, okay, cool. Now I know exactly the level of intelligence I'm dealing with. He's a Spurs manager. I don't want Poch because he's Spurs. He's fucking Tottenham. All right, cool. If I ask this whole group if you want Harry Kane at Chelsea, I know I'm not going to hear, oh, he's Tottenham. Oh, he's 1-0. So I ain't listening to none of that crap. I don't want none of that crap. Who do I want to come in as a 10? Give me either Maddison or Shobajai. Or, I don't know, like, you're not going to find a lot of worse 10s than Mount and Havertz, so a lot of them would be an upgrade. As a number 9, Lautaro or Vlahovic or shit. You could get one of those strikers and then get Tony in. With the Havertz and Mount money, you could legitimately look at Osimhen. Could legitimately look at him. Hell, throw Lukaku the other way. Lukaku, to me, is a little cheat code when it comes to negotiating with these Italian clubs because, what is it? He already wants to stay in Italy. You are offering those clubs a direct replacement for their striker. Makes it a lot easier. Big up Thierry saying as much whack as he's been, I think he'll be good there. Talking about Havertz, I think he'll be a bench warmer with less expectations. He's not going to start. He's not going to start for them. So I don't think he's going to do worse because there'll be less expectations. There'll be less opportunities. He'll be there to just fill in roles. Big up Jorgen saying, big up Lewis, sell all these mercenaries. One mercenary at a time, brother. One mercenary at a time. Johnny goes on about us men, but the same people he has on are all his yes men who share the same BS opinions. Now, some of them are cool. Big up Chelsea old boys. Big up Mitchy boy. They're calm. I don't really know any of the others that are on there, so I can't really speak too much on them. But I do believe that Johnny will only get on people who share the same opinions as him because he's never asked me to come onto a channel for a debate. I'm here. I don't go running. I've always been here. Same time, same place, same channel. And I'm everywhere. So he could have chilled. Like, I'm here. He could easily chat to me about Mount, Havertz, but I cook him every time I go on there, so he don't want me on anymore. And that's fine. That's fine. Havertz has flopped with his time here. However, we have majorly been at fault, partly for playing him African giant. Bro, please don't do this. Please don't do this because I keep telling you, Madrid want Havertz as a versatile player. Why? Because he can play in multiple positions. What Kai Havertz has said numerous times, I'm even going to get the quotes up. He said numerous times he can play in multiple positions. So he has to be judged by that. He can play as a 9. He can play as a 10. He can play on the wings. Whether he can play well there or not is a completely different thing. But he is a versatile player. He is not just a 10. That's why Real Madrid want him, because he is versatile. That was what the report was. Doesn't overcrowd the number 9 position. He can play in numerous positions. So we're not majorly at fault, personally. His application has been the problem. Don't say you're a 9 and then not be able to finish. Don't say you're a 10 and then not have 7 Premier League assists in your 3 seasons here. Don't say that you can play on the wings and then not even be able to take a man on. He's just not good. That's it. Unless Madrid fans are watching, then he's brilliant. Would you take Maddison? I definitely think he'd be cheap. Yes, I would. I'd take him. If we lose Mount and Havertz, get me Maddison. Get me Maddison. There was so much more news as well. I've just been stuck on this Kai thing the whole time. Kudus, that's another shout, but I need to watch a bit more Kudus before I make judgments. What else? Bayern Munich are reportedly on the verge of finalizing an agreement to sign Declan Rice. Bears. Whatever you do, don't ban or block there. Oh, don't worry. I think I've only blocked like 5 people. But when I get my Mount and Havertz, here we go. I am unblocking everybody. I'm unblocking everybody. You're welcome back onto the channel and let me know anything you want to say about our ex-Chelsea players. We will open up the floodgates again. Gladly. Gladly. That fraud Bowley, who's rebuilding our squad and has already put 600 million of his own money up front. All right, cool. Man thinks Havertz and Mount aren't frauds, but Bowley is. I can't even be bothered. Manchester United are bid... Huh? What? 50 mil? Oh, they ain't going to accept that, though. They ain't going to accept that. Oh, shit, though. Yeah, straight in the bookmarks. Hit a like. Big up, pies. Mad, mad, mad. I've got to change the title as well. 50 million Mason Mount United bid. That's just going to be an opening bid then, just to start negotiations off. Because there is no way Chelsea are accepting that. As much as I want them to, they're not going to. They want about 70 million for him. I don't see that happening. It's probably been dropped, but they're not going to accept it. That will just be an opening bid. It's nice to see that they've got the ball rolling, but they're not going to accept that. I wish. I really wish. You think Real Madrid will learn about signing players from us? To be fair, Rudiger and Courtois ain't been flops. They ain't been flops. Fucking hell, man. 50 million. They're gonna have to raise that a bit, though. I think Chelsea will accept about 60, 65. They're not going to accept 50. They're not going to accept 50. It's just an opening bid. Thought so. Not that deep. Not that deep. It's good to see that, though. It is good to see that. We are starting. Yes, Warrior, Shameless FC will be live at 10:30. And now, I just have my title. Thank you, United. Big up, my guys. And also, fuck you, United. You can hold that. Mason Mount, 50 million bid, opening bid. We already know Mount rejected 200k a week. That was the highest offer that Chelsea gave him. So nobody should be defending this bum. But people still will. Chelsea have overvalued him, personally. How you offer Mason Mount 200k a week? I'm a bit annoyed at Chelsea for that. He's not worth that. I hope that was just a 1-year extension that they offered that for, because that's the only justifiable thing for me with that. But no, we shouldn't be offering that. He's not worth that. Give him 160k max, and that's it. But yeah, Mount's probably going to go Manchester anyway. We already know that this deal is going through. It is what it is. I don't care. Get this dead saga done and finished so we can all just move on. Mount don't realize how good he has it here. And he'll learn when he goes to Manchester United. And that's fine. At Chelsea, he's the boy who had a dream. Cobham's finest prospect. The future of Chelsea Football Club. The face of Chelsea Football Club. At Man United, he will simply be a big signing that may or may not be overpriced. And he has to deliver. Expectations will be sky high for him at United. And if he flops, they will hate him. They will despise Mason Mount. Because everyone in England will be mocking them for making that move, and he will be looked at as an overpriced Chelsea reject. Dumb move from Mason Mount. Because that midfield is not even going to look cohesive with him and Bruno in it. And good luck. Good luck with 2 open play assists a season. I'm sure Manchester United will be very patient with that. Good luck also keeping corners when you can't beat the first man. Good luck keeping free kicks when you can't beat the wall. He is mudding himself. He's mudding himself, but it is what it is. It is what it is, what it is. Mason Mount is going to go to Manchester United. Haters will be in the mud. Haters will be in the mud. Oh, fucking hell. Can't be arsed. Right, what else is everybody saying in the comments? I reckon you reject, then we move on. You won't move on. You'll add more money to it. You'll add more money to it. It will go to about 60, 65. That's the way I'm seeing it. In Germany, they assured the incorporation of Chelsea forward Kai Havertz is already done for a fee that will be around 70 million euros. Oh, so you have made a little bit of a loss. Ah, well. I would have been surprised if we even made a profit. Big up to my G Rigo Park saying Mount PR army and fanboys are responsible. The most overinflated, overhyped, overpromoted player. Also going to add overrated player who ain't that great. Mineral Suicide Watch. Obviously, we don't wish that upon Minerals, but we are drinking their tears. Tasty. Very tasty. Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Hold that. Hold that, you unbearable bastards. This is going to be the best summer I've had streaming, I swear down. I hope you lot are locked into the Mount leaving party that will be ready when the Here We Go drops. The Havertz leaving party. We're going to have hella leaving parties, man. We're going to have a rave every week on this channel, basically. And I can't wait. I can't wait. WhatsApp. Oh, my phone's on my bed, bro. Let me send the link out to the panel and I'll check my phone. But big up, my G. Big up. What else? Is he that bad? Mount? No, he's not. He's not shit. He's just mid. He's just a bit mid. That's it. But our fan base acts like he's the second coming of Eden Hazard. This is the thing. When you overhype mid, people will talk about mid like it's shit. And then you have two different extremes about the player. Mount isn't a shit player. He's just mid. That's it. He's just mid. Mid Mount. Meaty Mount. That's just it. The fact that we're going to get about 60 to 70 million off him from Man United is fucking laughable to me. Fucking laughable. But I am not going to be the one to tell them that, of course. Oh, you ready? Oh, I want to redirect, innit? All right, cool. I'll set that up. Guessing it's the best and worst 11 one. Yeah, cool. I'll redirect. It's all sorted. All sorted. But keep Mount. Poch wants him. Sorry. Couldn't hear that. Didn't hear that. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. Looking forward to Nkuku. Yes, an actual competent 10. Yes, please. 1.1k in here as well. Hit the like button and subscribe, my guys. Hit the likes. What else do we have? Kante could be going to Saudi Arabia. Al Ittihad, after the signing of Benzema, the representatives of the Saudi Arabian club will fly to London to meet Kante's entourage. The talks with the Chelsea midfielder started days ago and are well underway. The aim is to reach an agreement ASAP. Fuck it hell. We don't know what's happening with N'Golo because there is 1 month left of his deal. Still hasn't re-signed. There's been a stalemate between Chelsea and N'Golo again. I don't know what's going to happen. I'd like us to keep N'Golo because I do think we need some experience. And if we're going to sign 2 or 3 midfielders, we don't have to rely on Kante, and that makes him insane depth to have. But it all depends on what Kante is asking for. And also, they're probably offering him some stupid, stupid money. And I don't blame Kante if he takes it. That's his last paycheck. Whatever happens, I'm not going to be too annoyed about it. If we lose N'Golo, it's a shame. But he leaves as a legend. If Kante stays, brilliant. Brilliant. We got a little cheat code to keep in the midfield. But I don't know what's going to happen with N'Golo. I hope he stays. I did say I wanted to see what he was like after the injury. But even though he got injured again after 7 games, that was some really good 7 games from N'Golo. So I'd like us to keep him. I think we need experience. I think we need quality depth. And I think he gives us that. But I don't know. I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen. If Mount and Havertz leave on the same... Bro, I think we'll do a 24-hour one if that happens. Like Andrew said, we'll do rotas. Like, I'll take the first 6 hours, then Andrew can hop on. Then we can have Fata host for a little while. We can have Fata host. Big up to Fata, by the way, even though that fucker tried to kill me last night, the amount of shots he was giving me. I don't even know how I'm live today. But, hey, praise be to God. Praise be to God. What else is there? Chelsea wants to renew the midfield and include James Maddison. Fucking hell. Turns out I do get a couple things right. Nice. Nice. I saw someone say Ugarte. Talk to me about the Ugarte stuff. So yesterday it was said that Ugarte to Chelsea is done. It's not really done, but it's close. I think Chelsea have to match PSG's transfer valuation, and then it's completed. But like contract terms are already sorted. There's final details that need to be done, and probably next week we're going to get a here we go and a confirmation of the transfer. We will finally have a destroyer in our midfield after God knows how long. God knows how long. Getting him in for pre-season is also a really good touch by us as well. But there's not really too much to say on the Ugarte front. Like, things are flowing very well for us. I expect the deal would be done next week. There's not really any talking points on it. I think the wages he's going to be on is still going to be under 100k a week. So this is a very favorable move for us. For a good player too. I would have been live but last night, but I was out. So had to miss that one. Chelsea won the race. Yeah, that's what we had yesterday. It's basically done. Cut a few little details need to be sorted, and then it's finished. Then it's finished. No to Hazard, man. Even as a mascot, I can't lie. I am speaking straight from my heart with this one, not with my head. Bring me Hazard back for one more year. If we lose all of our wingers, bring him back as emergency depth or something on like low-ass wages. Or have him back as a club ambassador. I don't care. Just get that beautiful Belgian to the fucking bridge. Get him to the bridge. I don't want him going out sad like this. That's my goat. That's my fucking goat, man. But before anyone asks, there is no logical reasoning for it. Like, I'm not speaking out of logic. I straight up just want Hazard back because it's fucking Eden Hazard. That Havertz news gave me the biggest boner in years. It's only a semi so far. It's only a semi. Fabrizio retweeted Kai. Yeah? Fabrizio retweeted. Oh, it's the same thing you spoke about 2 days ago. Nothing deep. Nothing deep. Sterling v Hazard Bunda tournament. You could say Hazard would still be better than Sterling. United believe an offer of 50 million is a fair price for Mount. He has endured a difficult campaign and crucially only has 1 year left on his contract. Now, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I'd like to see us try and get some money for Mason Mount, but they're not wrong. 1 year left. The brother's been shit for like 18 months, and we're trying to rob them for 70 million. I rate the balls of us to do it, but I also don't want us to throw this deal away as a result. Let him go. I push for more, but if you can't get more, we have to get rid of him this summer, so accept the money. Accept the money. I would have accepted the first offer for him. But I understand in business, you open negotiations with the first bid and then you negotiate because obviously you want to try and get a bit more money for him. In terms of my valuation of the player, I wouldn't even put him up for 50 mil personally. I'll put him up for less than that. But United ain't wrong. They ain't really wrong with that. You really need to listen to me. I listened to part of it. It was a load of waffle about, we're going to lose Mount and Havertz and everybody crying about me in the comment section. You lot can hold that, by the way. I'll watch the rest if I have nothing better to do tonight. Hazard's a telly. Didn't need to drop it like that, though, did you? You didn't need to. Hazard needs to stay. Hey, no. Have Hazard as a coach, man. Have Hazard as a coach. He'd be a great coach. Actually, don't have him in charge of nutrition and everything, but like have him in charge of training. Have him in charge of training, not nutrition, but training. I think that would work. Anything else? Yuri Tielemans is free. 26-year-old Rocky of a shot. Fuck all work rate though. Fuck all work rate. If he's cheap, I'd say go for him, but there's better midfielders we can look for than Tielemans. Oh, is he cheap? He's free, isn't it? Like, what am I talking about? What's happening with Aubameyang? Obba's leaving. God knows where, but Obba's leaving. Like, we don't even need to worry about that one. Wasn't he a shit? Yeah, you know what? Maybe not as a coach. Club ambassador, mascot, selling programs. You could have him in the concourse selling hot dogs. Fuck it. I don't care. Find him a job at Chelsea. Just bring him back. Anything else? Wait, me too, brother. But we need to hear we go first. That's a loose bit on fire lately since I called his ball knowledge questionable. Well, I'm glad we're agreeing on a little bit more. Was there anything else? Yes. One more thing. Mendy and Onana. Apparently, we're looking to offer Mendy in cash to Inter to sign Onana. I don't really mind, but I don't know. Like Onana don't really strike me as a massive upgrade. And this is my thing. From what I saw in the stats, like his cross-collecting is 1% better than Kepa and his post-shot XG is worse. But I don't want to just rely on stats when describing a player. So I'm not going to completely write it off. But I don't really think it's going to be a massive step up for us. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but I don't know in terms of being best in the world. I'd want a Mike Mignon or a Diogo Costa personally. And I know they're going to cost a lot more, but when you're paying for a goalkeeper, and you want a world-class one, you're going to pay a world-class price. It's as simple as that. Like, we remember when we haggled over Alisson for so long, he ended up going to Liverpool, and then we got bent over for Kepa because Courtois went AWOL. Now, it's not going to be a similar situation to that, but this is why, like, you don't haggle over low fees for goalkeepers. If they're world-class, they're world-class. I don't really think Onana's that. I think he comes across to me as more of a financially smart move. That's what I think, as opposed to actually being like a smart option in goal. But we'll have to see. You never know. We could sign Onana and he could actually be quality. But I haven't really seen enough of him to make that sort of judgment. But yeah, that's about it. We were linked with Messi, by the way. Chelsea and Newcastle apparently linked with Messi. Some Argentine reports said that. But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, cool. I'm also linked with Margot Robbie. So, yeah. Messi to Chelsea ain't happening, bro. That shit definitely ain't happening. 1.2k in here, though. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that. I'm saying Fabrizio again. Like, there's got to be a here we... Oh, there's actually a new update. Is it actually a new update, though? Real Madrid want Kai Havertz. He is a top target for Ancelotti, but there's still no direct contact between the clubs because, again, they're speaking to Havertz's entourage right now. They're not speaking to Chelsea. Chelsea are open to selling Havertz, but they want important money, and talks are expected to take place soon. So no real update. Or nothing that we haven't already discussed. So yeah, I'm not too fast. But yeah, you know what? Time to send the link out. Time to get the panel in. The pre-drinks continues. Also, I need to bill it. So yeah, good time to send the link out. The stands in the mud, bruv. Oh, Jess has sent me a tweet as well. Chelsea will demand in excess of 20 million to sell Ian Maatsen this summer, with Burnley interested. Yeah, Maatsen is the one that's likely to leave. As much as I'd rather it be Cucurella or Chilwell, it's probably going to be Maatsen. Easier move to make, and that is fine. That's fine. Right, link is going out. If you want to guarantee I don't miss out your comments while I'm sending the link out to this brilliant panel, hit the super chat button. I'm sure we're going to have a very, very peaceful stream. Oh, yeah, Insta as well. Shit. Fucking hell. Why is this shit lagging? There we go. Cool. I think that's everyone. I think that is everyone. Yes, guys. Yes, people. What are we saying?
We free. Freedom.
It's a beautiful day.
Nearly free. Nearly free.
Beautiful day.
Sun is shining.
Important money. How much
singing,
you think it is?
Minerals are crying. It's beautiful, man.
Lewis, important money. What does that mean? Is that 50?
It just means like a big amount. It means a big amount, basically.
The
I think
first thing I heard was 85
You're
million.
gonna fleece them.
We are going to bend these fuckers over a barrel, and they can hold that pause.
And apparently they want to talk to Cucurella too.
Oh my god, this is
Oh
getting.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
What?
I
Hey,
love
fasten your
Bobby.
seatbelt. It's about to get crazy.
I love
What
Bobby.
the?
Oh my god.
Hey, we deserve this. We deserve this. We
is
suffered
amazing.
a lot.
This
season.
feels surreal. I can't believe it. Everyone's fucking leaving. Fuck yeah.
How are we clearing out all this deadwood so fast? What the fuck?
Hey,
know,
Lewis,
right?
will you please remind me who signed all this deadwood?
Todd Bowley.
Marina?
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Okay. Okay, cool. What was
Just,
the
that was
question?
for Bobby. So just so he can learn some history.
Yeah, Bobby, you can hold that, bruv. Oh, the panel's been wrong about everything. Well, not everything,
If
mate.
you notice,
No.
if you notice Bobby's messages, there's never any answers. He doesn't give like anything. It's just complaints all the time. He never gives.
It's just something Johnny said in a certain stream.
Yeah.
Depending on what day, what video.
Yeah.
Have you
He never
noticed
gives-
that?
He never
the
gives his
people
own
that-
point. Never gives his own point of view or anything like that. He's just a mouth breather. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
Have you noticed the people that attack the owners the most are
Yeah,
also
and
are also.
Yeah, they never give. They just said, no doubts they've made mistakes. And by the way, that shows you what echo chamber. And if you think that we haven't criticised Bowley on this channel, we have criticised Bowley on the and the owners numerous times on this channel. So
Last summer wasn't good.
Yeah,
but guess what? The winter was awesome. The January transfer window was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happens when the people who are supposed to support you walk out on you. But, less of that. We'll move. That's history. I don't think we're going to get James Madison. I don't think we're going to get another 10. If another midfielder comes in, I think it'll be Szoboszlai or Valverde.
Szoboszlai is a 10.
Szoboszlai is a 10, isn't he?
Valverde.
He plays all over the place. He
He's
plays
a 10.
multiple
Did you
positions.
say
in the midfield.
Valverde?
Yep.
Valverde's not coming in.
No chance of Valverde.
I don't think they'll let
Why do people say that?
I just don't think they'll let him go. I think they've got
Because he's an important player
unless
for
they
Real
get a
Madrid.
monster offer from us or something.
They already said they're not going to negotiate for Valverde.
No.
It's
There's no way for
like
Valverde. There's
120
no
mil
way.
or something, then he ain't leaving.
They signed
Did-
Bellingham. I
did-
think no Valverde. I think
True, they did sign Bellingham. Yeah.
it could happen.
Yeah, but Kroos and Modric are like how old? So they're not, why are they going to sell a 23-year-old?
How old is Valverde, by the way?
Right now, Valverde. Sorry,
Is he-
right now Valverde's better than Bellingham. So
Well,
Yeah,
that's why we should go get him. Plus, he can play multiple positions as well.
Jesus.
He can, but I don't think he's leaving. Yeah, but yeah, he's 24.
I'd love us to get Valverde, but I
If
don't
we
know
sign
about-
Valverde, we don't need Caicedo then, I think. Because we already have...
Wrong.
Not getting
Trying to be
Valverde.
greedy.
Not getting Valverde. Also, just sorry to. Has Valverde ever played in a pivot? Where does he play? He doesn't play.
No.
For,
4-3-3.
Plays in a 3, doesn't he?
You know
He
can.
plays it. Can play 8, 10, and winger.
Yeah.
But he can actually play 8, 10, and winger, not like
Yeah.
now.
I'll just go and get Maddison. I would.
No.
Why would you get Madison?
He'll be
Dude
good
is
depth.
perpetually injured,
Good player.
and he
good depth.
couldn't even save Leicester. So why do you want to bring him in?
No one can
That's
say that.
There's more
That's
in
not-
Leicester
that's
than
not-
Maddison.
One
Man.
at a
That's
time,
not a
guys.
reason not to bring him in. That's ridiculous. That's not a reason not to bring
No,
him
it
in.
is a reason. He's a loser.
Because he couldn't save a club. That's
It's the
ridiculous.
dumbest reason I've ever
So
heard.
I guess then we're not going for Lavia then, right? You couldn't say Southampton.
Yeah,
We're
he
not
can
going
save
for
his
Lavia?
club.
Couldn't save his club,
Hey.
right? We're not going for Lavia.
Yeah, Lavia must be shit as well.
Is
can't go for
Lavia
Well,
the best name on the team? Okay.
Southampton.
It doesn't matter.
Southampton, he is.
Yeah, it does. The main player for Leicester is Madison.
Also, I'd argue right now.
Southampton.
Yeah,
I was going to say, who's the best player for Southampton then?
they don't have one. That's why they got relegated.
But he played all the
Lavia, bro.
I was
Lavia's
gonna say,
not the best. He's not the best player.
What
How
I'm
about
saying is
James Ward-Prowse then?
You know what it
James
is.
Ward-Prowse.
So he's like,
All I know about Ward-Prowse is a
Okay.
good free kick. Past that, I don't really know.
Lavia is comfortably in the top 3 best players.
Yo, Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
Jesus
Yeah, big up
Christ.
to the panel, man. Big up to Surfer, man. Big up to you, man.
They don't.
I can't lie yet. If we're losing Havertz and Mount in the same window,
Yeah.
we have to sign a striker.
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
have-
That's- yeah.
Regardless, we are.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Captain.
Well, that's going to happen anyway.
I think
Oh,
that's
no,
gonna
100%. Regardless of these sales, we need to sign a striker. But now that we're losing these two, right? Regardless of what you think of these players, they need to be sold this summer,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
But regardless of what you think of them as players, they are going to get you goals, right?
No, they aren't.
Are they?
They're in
Yeah.
this
Well-
year.
You would have thought they would have, but yeah.
Relative to the rest of our squad, yeah.
Well, you know,
And that's not really saying anything because our squad's not been good this season. But yeah, man, listen, the number 9, if it doesn't come in this summer, serious questions have to be asked.
No, but that's all ifs. Like, we've heard all year we're going to go in for a number 9 in spite of all this. All this means if we lose Mount and Havertz is that we probably need to go for another 10.
Exactly.
That's
why
fine.
would we need to go for another 10? I don't understand that at all.
We'd only have one.
Oh, we need,
For depth.
we need a second.
Chukwuemeka can play in there.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. This is my
You
issue.
got Carney who can play there.
I
You
think
could play Enzo at 10 if you had to. You could put Casado and Ugarte behind him.
You still need to go and get number 10.
Actually works. That
I
works.
don't know.
We don't need the Kunku there.
I've got a bit of a controversial opinion on this, yeah, but I'd also want us to hold off a little bit on the Caicedo thing if they want more than 100 million. If
They don't want
They
100.
don't.
They want 80 million.
They want 100 mil.
Here's the thing: if we have to get in a bidding war with someone like Arsenal or something, we're going to lose.
We're not
Are
going
you,
to.
Well, Arsenal don't pay 100 million. We're not losing
Yeah, they
bidding war
don't.
to Arsenal.
Yeah, I love that.
Also, they can't win any war. They can't even win a league title.
Here's the thing: that if we turn up Ugarte, right? If we actually get him, and I just feel like the need for going and spending all that money on Caicedo is less. You get me? I'd rather guarantee us get the very best striker on the market.
My only regard to that is that I think we need that type of midfielder in Caicedo because we're losing all these midfielders. All want to sell these midfielders.
Yeah.
And if he wants to pay that 2 in midfield at least that defend, you can at least play Enzo and one of them and switch in between. But that's what I mean. We only need 4 players for those positions. One of them being Enzo's already there.
Is that
Caicedo.
4 competitions this year?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, we can still have competition, but still have a smaller squad. So we don't need like 4 players for those 2 positions, and one of them can be one of the youngsters.
So what happens
Santos
with
or
all
Caicedo
these
or
young
something.
players that we're stockpiling? Then that's it. That's my only issue. Do we just load
Well,
them?
I will refer you to.
Why is that the issue for you?
But hang on, I will refer you to what Chelsea have done previously from 2019 previous, where we get them if they do well, and they don't, and we're not going to play them here, and you think they're going to do well, you sell them, and you put a buyback or a first refusal clause in the contracts, like I hope they do with Maatsen, if they think he is going to do something. That's what I'll do. That's what we've done for years before 2019.
Even Ake. You know, we had the
with,
buyback clause on
we did
Ake.
it with who's the guy? Crystal Palace, the defender. He never played for us. We sold him for 20 million.
Exactly.
So-
Ake will send to Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's just I wouldn't. My focus would be on literally, guys. Take your minds back to 2019, and that's how the club done their business with the youngsters. Okay,
I agree with you.
This
I
whole
just feel
youth
like
movement.
you should just have all of these players. If you're not going to loan them out,
Oh no, I think. Let me.
The plan is to loan them out. Like the ones.
One of them.
Yeah.
I think one of them
you
is
loan
going to
them out
stay.
as cut, but then just having them on the bench, no point.
I think one of them's going to stay, definitely be part of that midfield, whether it's Caicedo or Santos.
I think it'd be, what's his name that stayed?
Chukwuemeka's the interesting one. Chukwuemeka's the interesting one, whether he's going to keep him in the squad or loan him. That would be the interesting one.
About this squad thing, yeah, I personally feel like from what we've been seeing this season, and I sort of did like this analysis these past couple of seasons on title-winning teams, right?
Yeah.
You're looking around 15 to 18 members of your squad, and around 12, 13 of those play 90% of the minutes.
Is that factored in with European football, or is it just league football?
Yeah, that's
okay.
European football.
Okay.
And even if you look at the top two teams this year, they rotated the least out of any top squad.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal, Man City rotated. I think there was another squad in between them, but I think they rotated the least.
Is it like Newcastle or something rotated?
Well, first of all, Arsenal don't have a squad behind their starting 11, so they couldn't rotate.
So
the rest of it is trash.
You need at least 3 or 4, but you don't need an entire another 11. If you get what I mean?
No, you don't.
No. I understand.
Yeah.
So you can only register a max of 25 players for the league anyway, and that's if you use all the slots. And like that's, as I said, you've got 11 plus you've got, but like we probably only need like a max of maybe 22 players in the squad.
Like for this year,
and then you have a couple of slots available for January as well in case you need to make any signs.
Lewis, can you read this super chat and can I address it to the people?
Yeah, sure. Big up Just Incredible saying, was Mo Salah in 2016 and De Bruyne in 2014 Deadwood as well, lads. Let Mount go to a proper club who can improve
we want to
rather than destroy players. Salah left in 2014 and De Bruyne left. Salah left in 2015. De Bruyne
whenever they left, let me just do this right now. Kevin De Bruyne played 4 games for Chelsea. Okay, he played 4 games for Chelsea. Mount has played 129 for Chelsea. Okay, 129. Okay, we sold him. He went. We got Fabregas in, and we won 2 out of the next 3 titles. Salah, we only bought Salah because he scored against us in the Champions League. He wasn't given a run, and nobody before he went to Liverpool rated Salah. Okay, so don't even try that. When Liverpool paid 37 million for him in the summer of 2017, most opposition fans laughed at the amount of price because they remembered him from Chelsea because they didn't watch him at Roma or Fiorentina or something like that. So thank you very much for your super chat. Again, at the back of the bus, stop licking the windows and open your ears. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for your donation.
Just to go on the back of that, by the way, yeah, Salah was Deadwood because he was shit when he played for Chelsea. Like, he was bad. He was the equivalent of what we had with Werner, where all it was pace and nothing else. It was pace and nothing else. He got refined in Italy, and not even he got refined at Roma, because at Fiorentina it was okay, but Roma was where he got refined. So let's not act like he was incredible before he went to Liverpool. He was good. That's about it.
It's acting as if we want to keep him. He said, "Oh, let it go." Yes, we are. We will let him go.
Yeah, let him go, bro. That's fine. Enjoy his 2 open play assists a season. That's cool.
Exactly. The biggest. Hold on a second, Adrian. The biggest question is like, if you bring Kevin De Bruyne and Salah. Let's do the percentage. How many Chelsea let it go and didn't succeed versus how many Chelsea win and succeed. Let's make that percentage and let's bid on that. Let's see how you bet system.
For every, I'll say as Alex said,
for every, what great use of Juan Mata that is to whoever did that.
I was going to say, but like for every De Bruyne and Salah that you can name, I can name you 5 players that we let go and didn't succeed, or let go and had average careers. Sam Hutchinson, Josh McEachran, Jeffrey Brumer, Lucas Piazon. What's Charlie Musonda doing nowadays?
Yeah.
What about the talented kid that we got the band from Champions League?
Kakuta.
Yeah, what he's doing. He's in League 2, by the way. That's what he is.
League what?
There's a League 2.
That's 2.
The second division of football. That's where he is.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna go bid, like like in a betting system, if you're gonna put the bets on who's succeed and who's not, like let's put the odds, but let's make the odds fair.
Yeah, Alex, I know what you're saying. People just remember them two because they're the most high profile. Do you know what I mean? They forget about all the failures.
Someone said Michael Mansell, and I forgot about him. Jesus Christ.
Scott, let's do the same window that De Bruyne left and Salah.
Barini, fuck me, I forgot about that
The
guy.
way people rate
What about what's his name? The other Belgium Batman, the guy that hit the ball.
Oh no,
let's
talk about.
Yeah,
Hang on.
why not super chatting about those when Chelsea
Let's
left
talk
in the
about-
same time?
Let's talk about the two Hazard brothers that didn't work out at Chelsea Football Club that we bought.
Huh?
Killian.
Havertz price is 43 to 51 million plus bonus.
Okay, fuck it. Just take it. Just take it.
Take it.
Accept it and run.
Oh, so somebody's been told, so it
told
must be
you.
We're
true.
gonna get rid of him.
Take it.
Oh my
Huh?
gosh, we're gonna fucking sell him.
We can get more from that. We can get more.
Why do we
Yeah,
want
no,
more?
bonus
Fucking
payments.
take it.
The
Fucking
bonus,
take it. Take it.
Yeah,
Take
take
it.
it. Fuck him
Take
off.
it. Take it.
first of all, the bonus payments would be
No,
Champions
the amount
League
one-
and winning La
You know
Liga,
what? Put
which
in,
they'll most likely do.
you know what? For the bonuses, put in the Ballon d'Or payment, put in the World Peace Prize payment, put in going to the moon payment bonuses. Fucking take it.
Save the
Oh, it's the
donkeys.
moon.
Save the donkeys.
Save the donkey movement. Come up with I cured cancer. The bonus in that, whatever, man. Just take the fucking money and run.
Save
Take
the
it and
donkeys.
run.
I cannot believe that, man. We're actually gonna fucking get rid of
Save
this
the-
guy.
Save the
This
donkey
is amazing.
foundation.
51 million, I thought they were gonna give me fucking 90 or some shit.
He said, "Save the donkeys foundation."
How about this? Oh my god! Oh, look at that. That is
He
so
does shoot
weird.
the.
How about this? How about we take what you give us and we'll donate it to the Donkey Sanctuary if you just take it right now? If you just take it right now, we'll do it right
Adrian, he don't suit any league. He's fucking shit.
Oh, no, I don't care if he cooks because he cooked food poisoning here. So cook somewhere else, bro. You know what I mean? He is.
Exactly. Exactly,
Oh.
Andrew. Exactly.
I just
43
can't.
to 51.
I just can't believe Madrid won him. I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe that either. What are they seeing him?
Fucking, it's madness. I
They,
don't
they
give a fuck,
see a
don't get me wrong.
versatile player that they can shoehorn into any position when they've got injuries. That's just it.
Exactly. A moonwalking, shoulder off the shoulder running, cartwheel flipping, whatever number 9 or whatever it is.
Exactly.
So since I'm known as the youth hater, y'all need to go to FIFA Plus and watch the highlights of Cesare Casadei and all the goals and assists he's had in the U20 World Cup.
8 GNA,
And-
isn't he?
Oh, he's playing well, yeah.
You'll find out what a real youth player looks like and not some academy flop. Kid's going to be amazing. He has 2 goals and an assist with his head, which is very difficult to do.
I've still not seen him
Plus, he's
play
got
yet.
2 penalties, top bins.
You need to get promoted next year. He's really good.
I think he'll get 1 more year loan with Santos and maybe Chukwuemeka, but when we make UCL again
Yeah.
next year, they'll be back in the squad because
think-
we'll need them for rotational purposes. And
You think he goes on loan to the Premier League or to the Championship again? Society.
Ooh.
Either or is fine, I think. Yeah, but yeah. Probably
It
championship.
depends if somebody in
Better
the,
if he
in the
goes
Premier
to the
League wants him.
championship because it's a more games times. They will not give him as many game time. In the
Yeah,
Premier
He's
that's
League.
already
what I-
done
that's
it
what I
though,
was
isn't he?
thinking.
Wasn't he going?
He was at Reading, I
He was
think.
at Reading, yeah.
And
That's
they,
what I'm
and they
saying.
loved
Do you
him.
then take him to the Premier League now, or
If
do
you're
you
gonna-
send him back to the Championship?
The thing is, if you send him to a Premier League club, you have to get a guarantee that they're going to give him.
Right.
They're going to let
Right.
him get the minutes. Like not like he has to be playing every week in week out, but you have to give him a chance to get the minutes because
Do you know where-
otherwise, what's the point? He says he might as well just train with us. You know what I
On
mean?
that answer, the place you could send him to, depending on if they get the deal done in time, is Strasbourg.
Oh,
Yeah.
Considering we
No, that's a good show.
own the
I
club.
could say Nacho
Maybe,
for father
possibly.
there. We could send.
Exactly, yeah. That's the thing, bro. That's what City and Red Bull do and all that. They fucking send all their youth players across the different clubs. We might as well do it.
If no one wants him, fucking send Gallagher there as he can fuck.
Oh,
up
exactly.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Gallagher there. I'm sure the French fans will love him.
No, you could send Fofana, Didi Fofana over there. You could send Santos. You could send Casadei. That'd be a hell of a squad.
Oh, brilliant. Honestly, I
Watch Lewis' ears grow. My wife just looked at the monitor and she's like, "Who is that player?" Like, throw the Lewis shit. Like, he looks like the Chelsea player. Like,
Who?
Your picture on the screen.
Oh, what Havertz?
it looks like
No,
no, you.
Oh,
She thought you were a football player.
Oh, fuck you know. No, like they're doing a clear out, but I'm not part of the clear out.
I gotta say something though. If we signed you, I'd be signing off for the season. I wouldn't.
Hey, I'd be better up front than Havertz is.
So I don't know. It'd be pretty close.
It would be an
I'm gonna start the fattest agenda.
Yeah, Lewis.
Can you imagine if Fatur was?
They'll be doing Lewis out on Casually
Oh,
FC.
boy.
Can't be asked.
Here we go. It never stops.
Huh? Here we go. Oh.
No, it's not a here we go.
It's the,
No, I'm
Can't
gonna send you
play
this.
me like that right now.
I just sent you something, but I don't think you want to show it. But that's what I'm talking about. People just being stupid.
All right. Let me get. What did you send? As if your sexuality. Huh?
Don't read out loud, Lewis. Stop reading stuff out loud.
Read it in your head first. See
Get
if
it in
it's
your head
on the
first.
stream, and then present it.
Hey, whatever Vlahovic does in his own spare time.
Oh,
I
I've
don't
seen that.
care.
Yeah, I've seen.
I don't
He
care.
been playing for the gay club for the past season and a half. He said signed for them.
Hey, more power to him, innit? I don't care, man.
Yeah, you know this is the Pride Month. Yeah, so remember that.
We're all gonna get put in the spliff now.
I'm more power to him. Just shoot on the pitch as well as off the pitch, and I'm happy.
Like that, it makes a big difference.
No. I think it's the different thing if it's off the screen. After.
Yo, I can't believe they get rid of Kai Havertz. I'm so upset.
Me too, man. Did you hear the measly money they're asking? 40 to 50 million for this generational talent? Can't believe it.
They're not getting 110, 120.
Did we pay 50 mil for him? 70 million euros too?
Yeah, 72.
It's going to be a 50 million pound base with a bunch of
With a bunch of
incentives.
add-ons. You got to say it like Fabrizio. With a bunch of add-ons.
I'll just say this. Those add-ons will never be paid to us because you'll never reach them.
Well, if it's UCL,
No,
win,
if it's
La Liga
that's
win,
Real
like
Madrid.
those
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's winning,
That's
Yeah,
Real
remember
Madrid,
how we
man. They
got
fuck
Hazard,
around.
all the Hazard
They-
bonuses have reached.
I'll say they're not doing any of this Man United Ballon d'Or winning fucking.
It'll be winning,
Yeah.
No, you're right. I forgot. It's the
Remember, we got our bonus
Yeah.
for Hazard, and he ain't do a fucking thing.
No, that's right.
He
No,
ain't
you're right.
hammered.
They released him a year early, but we're still getting the bonus for that year.
Exactly. If they go and win, even with him going, he still has to pay.
And he's
You're
not
right.
even-
No, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah. No, you're right. Fine. Whatever. Just say.
I
no,
still
no,
would.
no.
I still take the Burger King to Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, I'll take him
I
back
would
and
take,
all.
no,
Hell
fuck no.
no.
Y'all bugging. Y'all tripping.
No,
Y'all
I'll
gotta
take him
stop
back.
this
Bring me
shit.
my
Look,
goats.
I will
Don't
take
make
him
me get out
Do
the
what?
way and kneecap his ass.
play.
To do what? We just got rid of a donkey. We don't need a goat. Chill.
Yes, we do need a goat.
No, the
Look,
fuck.
Bring me my goat.
Not this
I will
one.
take.
Bring me my goat.
That
Oh, wrong
grass.
one,
do
wrong
not
one.
care.
Let
Bring
me
me my
land.
goat.
Let
Couldn't
me
give a
land,
toss.
Jimmy.
That's a
Why
Gala
not?
dog.
Look, I'm saying based on
Yeah.
a performance-based contract. That's it.
So
Hey,
we
as
never
you play,
pay
give
him.
me
Play,
the
play,
offer
play
contract.
as a-
We
Yeah.
never
No.
pay him.
No.
The dude ain't got no
Why
ankles and he's
not?
fat as hell.
Dude,
never pay
if we still have split, if we with all these fucking players we got to get rid of, if we still have space for him, that means we're still in the fucking mud. I don't care what y'all tell me.
I'm
I don't
not
care
saying
what y'all
get
tell
him.
me.
I'm not saying get him and don't get.
No, but hear what I'm
the
saying.
real
If
targets.
there is still space for him to be anywhere on this squad, that means we're still in the shit. There should be no place for somebody as bad as a player as him. There should be no place.
He hasn't been a real footballer in 3 years.
Exactly. He's not a footballer
That's
anymore.
okay. He can be not football player on my bench where the season.
Why?
is-
Do what?
He
What kind
can
of
play for
virgin
your
shit is
team,
that?
Not Chelsea.
Not even that.
I'd rather have Mason Mount. That's why the Mount lovers will have y'all
No,
like.
no.
tarnish his
That's
legacy,
not what
though.
I'm
It's
saying.
fine.
That's not what I'm saying. Mason Mount will
Legacy's so nice
request
here. It's not tainted.
specific amount of time to play. Mason Mount would ask specific role at Chelsea. I'm not giving that to Hazard. I'm just saying, just be there. Like I don't
Be
like,
there for
teach,
what? For
teach
what?
Mudryk
That's
how to
what's he
pass the
about?
players.
He can't teach anybody. He doesn't train. He never
How do
trained in
you,
his whole
how do
life.
you like? Oh my
Bro,
word, man.
I wouldn't have Hazard. I wouldn't have Hazard as a trainer, but you can have him in Matthew Harding on the concourse, like
Yeah.
just giving up food and all
Ah,
of that.
You can't sell food because he'll eat it all.
Yeah, exactly. Have him over for fucking dinner. Don't give him no fucking place on this team. He's not a player. He's not a footballer anymore.
We do need a number 10.
Jimmy, you take it so seriously, like we actually gonna have an input on Hazard coming.
Bro, because people are serious. People want fucking Hazard back.
The Carabao Cup
joking
second
and
round
people are serious.
Oh, Jimmy, man, that's a howl.
Bro, when we get Rochdale away, in the second round, the Carabao Cup, and we don't want to play our biggest talent in there, like Eden Hazard's there to ride us through.
No, we got kids in the academy to play.
Azpilicueta's won more at Chelsea than Eden Hazard did.
Listen.
So less of that.
Well, we're not gonna go there. Hazard,
Yeah, what's that?
We're not gonna do that.
What's that mean?
Hazard is a legend. I'm not gonna diss him
would
like that,
take
but I just don't
Hazard
want
to
him back.
Chelsea. I don't give a flying rat's ass what everybody thinks.
Bring me my goats.
I'd have him on a year deal, 100%.
Honestly, guys.
Okay, well, y'all brain damage too. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I think y'all are fucking weird for that. I think that's weird. It makes no sense. It makes
People
no
are
sense.
weird, Jimmy.
Oh, I know people are fucking weird. I'm in a business full of weirdos. Trust me.
Yeah, you could be one of them. You just think that you're not one of them.
I know I'm a fucking weirdo. That's the difference. That's the best part. I know I'm one. It's the ones in denial that's the problem.
Chat, y'all need to calm down. What is the aim of elite sport? Is to win trophies. How many trophies has Aspie won at Chelsea compared to Eden Hazard?
Yeah, but what's your point?
Okay.
I don't get the point.
He's won more trophies for Chelsea than Eden Hazard.
But what?
And y'all won him out. I won him out. But you want to bring back Eden Hazard, who hadn't played a game in 3 years?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Again, I don't know how to say it in English, but in Russian, it's для тех, кто на бронепоезде. It's for the people that think that they on a bulletproof train in the back seat of it. No, I'm not trying to tell you that he's gonna be my number one starter. I just want him over there just to be Eden Hazard. To his career will not end the way it ended at Real Madrid because he's better than that. That's it.
At this point, he's not. That's why he's going to retire.
Nobody said he is.
Can I just I've been silent through this because I won't entertain either side of this argument.
Oh yeah, I know why you've been silent for that, because if anything is gonna come across, it's gonna be fat jokes right back to you.
I can do it because I am that.
You're just afraid he's gonna come and steal the food from Stamford Bridge from you.
No, if he comes, he's going to put more people in work in the canteen.
Save the British economy.
But I think this conversation is up there with the Ziyech one that we constantly have in terms of how pointless it is.
No, it's not.
So is. And I don't know why people are reacting to Alex. Right? He said it in a past previous, and he says it during the conversation. He's winding people up. And he actually says it to you guys, and you still take the bait when he does it like that.
Yes, James Milner is a better player than Harry Kane because he's won more trophies. Harry Kane's a loser.
So
come on, just
he's a loser. I'm sorry. You count trophies at the end of your career, not how many goals.
I get what you're saying. He's a loser in terms of his ambition.
Still a better player than him.
He's a world-class player.
Milner's more trophies. So, sorry. Bring me winners, not losers.
Bring up Scotty. Big up Scotty Cadet saying big up from San Diego, California. Big up my brother. Should we not add 20 million as a UCL Cup tax to each of the players being sold? I feel like there will be bonuses like that added into these contracts.
Who says we're not? Who says we're not with the prices we're asking for?
They are.
Yes, they are. England's goal scorer is a loser.
Yeah.
Because he's not won anything. That makes him a loser by definition.
Oh, why do we
look
bring
it up?
Pochettino? He's a loser.
Oh dear.
He's actually won trophies.
Oh dear.
I get what you're saying, but Kane is.
No, there's no getting what
he's a world-class player. Just come on.
World-class players win trophies.
Okay, tell me. Do you believe? Hold on a second.
Is Skodran Mustafi a world-class centre back? Because he's won a World Cup.
This is.
No. I'm asking a question.
Argument.
Genuine question. Like,
was he the leader on that team?
No, I'm asking a question. You said world-class players.
Callum Hudson-Odoi got a Champions League. Do you think he's a world-class player? No, because he went.
According to your logic, yes.
Okay, no, it isn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Harry Kane is the leader of Tottenham, right? He's the man. He's the man for England. Has he won anything for them? No. It makes him a loser.
He won an Audi Cup.
So would you not take the Champions
Oh my
hold on
days.
a second. Hold on. If
Oh
Harry
my
Kane comes to
God.
Chelsea, is he's going
You
to
are
be the
the
main
shot
guy?
That delivery was too good.
What's an Audi Cup, bro? What is this?
That was so sly. Who's ever said
This week is wild.
That was me, yeah.
It's wild.
But yeah, it's preseason.
Yeah,
They
by the
have
way,
TM, man.
how you can
Anyone
say
know
one
what-
individual if he's the main person like that?
Does anyone know
this
what?
is a team sport. This is not individual sport.
I was going to say, does anyone know what Frank Lampard or Didier Drogba won before they came to Chelsea?
Yeah, fuck all.
Nothing.
Oh, just
Lampard won the FA Cup, didn't
But
he?
they
back
won.
in 02?
Did they not?
No, he
They
didn't.
won.
No,
No, he
no, he didn't.
Okay.
Arsenal won in 02.
Yeah, because he signed for us in 01.
So Jester, would you take Kane in the summer if we went in for him? Would you not want him? No.
Sure.
So would he not be a
Why
loser? then?
would you want the losers? We only buy winners.
I'm so good.
I'd buy him because what else are you going to buy on the market except for Oshman or Kane? Who else is
Lautaro,
out there?
Vlahovic. Lautaro is
Vlahovic
not a
is supposed
center
to be
forward.
going
No,
to
don't
Bayern.
want them.
Lautaro is not.
Michael Mark is pretty dead right now.
Lautaro,
I didn't say he was a bad player. I said he was a loser. There's a difference. There's
Okay, his
been many
mentality.
great
his
players to be
mentality.
losers.
You can
There's
question his
losers in
mentality.
everything.
I
There's
don't-
only
You can't
gonna
call
be
him. You
one
can't call him a
winner.
loser.
No, I
He
don't
is a
like.
loser. He hasn't won. That makes him a loser by definition.
But
But he's
by
still a
loser,
world-class
you
player.
mean that losers usually don't achieve the targets.
Well,
But
Yeah,
the
this
players can achieve the targets. They can go move to different team and become a winners.
Okay, let me rephrase this. As of right now, today, we're having a discussion. Harry Kane's a loser.
Okay, so
I don't know how y'all arguing with Justice is saying. He's not saying as an individual player. I mean, he's a loser in the sense he like in a sport. Like,
yeah,
okay, put it like this: in American sports, right? Literally, you get one chance to win. That's just the championship. We don't have cups and this and that. Harry Kane gets like 5 fucking chances a year to win something, and he doesn't win anything. It's hard for me to argue that he's not a fucking loser. You get a lot of cups.
There's 10 other players on that team.
We understand that, but through all of these fucking cup runs that he hasn't won any.
This is
You can call him a loser.
Jimmy, the question I've got,
Individually, but is he individually? Like,
He's not talking about as an individual player. He's talking about what's on his CV. He's a fucking loser. He literally has nothing. His CV has nothing on it.
LeBron James before he went to Miami Heat was a loser, right?
Yes.
The thing is,
LeBron
Jimmy,
James?
Yeah.
was 23.
I understand.
Yes.
I
LeBron was
understand.
23. What are you talking about?
Jimmy, I've got a question to you because, like, based on that, like, because I was on mute, I was on a call, so I missed what was said before. What is, like, say he is a loser, right? What's the point? Like, what was the point of the comment, the conversation?
That's
like,
what I don't get. What does that mean?
So he's a loser. So
Yes.
Let me ask
So
you this.
what?
Who's had a better career?
So what?
Oh, sorry,
Like, what? Where's the?
I just made a statement. I didn't say you.
But what was
you
the
know,
point of the statement? People normally make statements like this because it adds something to the debate. Like, so.
I think we were talking about world-class players and.
Oh, he's a world-class player. There's no doubt.
He's world-class. Yeah,
he's world-class. Yeah.
And I said his world-class players have trophies on their CV. That's why.
So is the
we
point
can
here?
take it back to.
But he's
So
still
is the point that
world-class.
you're telling me he's not world-class? Is this the point with this?
I'm telling you that world-class players, because everybody throws world-class out for everything
So
now.
is he or is he not world-class? In your opinion?
I define world-class as trophies on
Luke Chadwick's
your
got about 8
CV.
trophies.
So in your definition, he's not world-class. Cool. Now I understand
Correct.
the point of this, and you're flat out wrong if you think Harry Kane isn't world-class.
Oh, you can't say. I think this is his opinion. He thinks that world-class players, along with the talent, you need some type of winnings. I could understand that. I wouldn't agree with it, but I can understand that logic.
I think you need that logic when you're using a Kane against an Aguero, like people that have won that sort of stuff. then
No,
you can
but
go, well,
that's what I'm saying. So now you're changing how he
No,
should.
no, because
He's telling you how he judge a world-class player. It's the talent
So you ignore the
plus
talent.
some winnings. Yeah. I don't agree. I think Harry Kane is probably the outside of Haaland right now on form, the best striker in the world. But I mean, if you take the last 5 years or so, he's like probably the best striker in the world, like the best number 9. Like he's sick with it. But I agree, he's not a winner.
I think there is a like the logical thing when you're saying like, if you're talking about individually about Harry Kane, and this is the right way to put it. If you're talking about individually, you can call them losers and everything. But when you bring the conversation between the other players, that's when you compare them and you bring the
that's what I was saying.
The trophies. Yeah, you and I'm actually saying you're right, because the same thing when people saying like Jose Mourinho versus Pep Guardiola as the managers, you can say that in the general sense. Pep Guardiola is one of the greatest managers in the world when you're talking about himself. But when you bring the conversation like how about him versus Mourinho, people get gassed and said that Mourinho, for example, had the like CV of stronger manager based on how he actually did it with a smaller team with smaller budgets, because you bring those against one versus another. Another thing is, it's like people saying, well, why would Pep Guardiola get a job with a lower tier? No, he shouldn't get the job with a lower tier. But when you bring in one versus one, that's how you compare it. So Jester's logic is, I understand Scott's view is completely that wrong, because when he was starting this conversation with what's his name, with Kane, he said that he's not, he's a loser and he individual, like on individual basis. But the world class, I know Jester does not count him as a world class, but that's a wrong thing to say too, because not all the world class players achieved something specific. Like, for example, Ronaldo 9 never won the Champions League.
Did he win? Did he win trophies?
He won
trophies,
but
he didn't win.
He won World Cups with an S.
So he's got trophies on the CV. Kane ain't even got that.
Who's
he led his team to a World Cup.
So all I'm saying is there has to be levels. Everybody can't be put in this big cloud of world class, but they're not all the same. It's like Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing will never be in the class of Michael Jordan or Shaquille O'Neal or Kobe because they won trophies.
They got no chips. Yeah, they got
Depends
no
how
chips.
you look at it, doesn't it? I suppose like Jimmy just said, whatever your logic is.
Yeah.
You can question his... Oh, sorry. Go on, Lewis.
No, it's calm. It's calm. I just gotta go through these last 2 super chats.
No.
Brad says, hi, Lewis, thoughts on Harry Askrak from Betis?
Oh, no.
He's a
He
shit
got caught out
player,
again.
man. He's a shit.
And also, we have to sign Holden Tudix.
One thing that I could just cut what Jester said. What you said at the trophies, you got a samples of every retired player. They all retired from the sport. That's why you brought those things, all those things. But you cannot do it with the players that actually still playing.
That I agree with.
Yeah,
he's
that's
still
a good-
playing.
that's a good
he has
point,
a lot
yeah.
more time to win trophies. You're right.
Exactly.
well, I did clarify. I said today.
On the retired
Yeah,
players.
he did clarify. He did clarify and say as of today. He did. He eventually came back and said, well, as of today, because people kept saying,
But the whole conversation started before he said as of today.
So Al Ittihad and Al Fateh make, I probably butchered them, but whatever, make proposals for N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo ain't going anywhere. My guy, proper Chelsea.
I don't know, man. There's 1 month left. He hasn't re-signed.
Don't worry. Fret not, my friend.
Oh,
Fret
is that
not.
like a drop-off zone after 1 month? He's not
I'd
allowed
be
to
really,
retire?
I'd be really worried.
You
He's
said in
going.
the first 30 minutes.
Out of
Kante
contract.
and Caicedo would be a cheat code in the midfield, though. That would be litty. Like,
Listen, I want Kante to stay, be a off the bench option. Imagine bringing Kante on second half to lock down games. Where the fuck is he going?
I'd rather bring Caicedo.
I'd rather bring on someone who's available all the time.
Yeah, I'd rather bring Caicedo on.
Hold on, but wait. According to your logic, if he plays less, remember yesterday with Kovo? If he plays less, he has a less chance of getting hurt. So he won't be starting and playing every game.
The problem is if Kante will agree to a deal that he's off the bench.
That's what I just said. I will want Kante back to come off the bench to lock games down. That's what I
want him
just
to
said.
stay for experience
And Alex
as well,
just
but it
said
depends
if
on his
he's comfortable
wages.
with that. And it's also wages as well.
Yeah, like he can't stay on that wages if he's
By
not
the
going
way,
to be playing.
in about 10 years, the Middle East league is gonna be up and blooming.
It has to be. It's too much damn money, man. It's too much money.
Yeah, so I won't pass by if Angola country goes there.
And their money not. Their money not.
Hold on a second. Well, let me finish my sentence. With all this movement over there, it's not China where we're gonna put the lid on it. They do have a lot of money.
Yeah, and China money was fake. The money that they were getting pushed into their league was
I
fake.
wouldn't pass by if with all this movement that happened into the Middle East. I will. Benzema's going over there. We're gonna get the top players over there, and I would pass by if Kante goes.
Okay. Well, UEFA's putting in a salary cap, so it doesn't really matter.
But they no play for UEFA.
Well, then they won't be. Then what does it matter? Nobody's going to go
It
and
doesn't
play
matter.
for
We're
a
not
non-FIFA
competing for
league.
Champions League,
No.
man.
The salary cap is on the club, not on the individual player.
Oh my God, that is about the dumbest statement I've ever heard.
No.
If it's on the club, if it's on the club, it's on the players.
Let me explain. I just said one sentence and you all go like, right. So UEFA bringing in, so the club is ratio revenue to salary that has to be capped. It's not. They're not gonna go into individual club and say you can't pay.
Exactly, you cannot.
Yeah,
that's the
it's
first
gonna
step.
We're gonna put 200 mil allowed salary cap on the
and
club,
you can
spread it the way you want it. Why you all
Exactly.
disagree? That's how it actually works in US.
Okay, well then how can you sign 3 players making over 100 million a year?
Yes, but don't
Just
worry, but
like
they're
in
not going to
US
ruin
they
their
do.
sport. They're
I
not
was
going to
going
ruin
to say
their sport.
there's probably going to be mechanisms like they do in the US where up to a certain point you only hit the salary cap up to a certain level.
They're not going to ruin European football with no hard salary cap. Don't worry about it, fellas. It won't happen.
That's why you need to
It's
hold
not
your
gonna
horses
happen.
before you call people dumb. When
It would ruin European football. It would ruin everything about the sport. I watch both sides of the sport. I'm a fanatic of both. A salary cap would not work in European football.
Well, why are they trying to implement one then?
Because they're giving you an idea of one. It won't happen. Like everything they say they're gonna do, they are actually gonna do, bro. Like let's stop acting like everything they mention they say they're gonna do is
They
gonna
check
happen.
how people react to it on social media
That's
too.
why every time somebody wins the Stanley Cup or NFL, that team gets demolished because they cannot hold on to those players because they hit the bonuses and think that you have to pay them high salary.
Not necessarily every time, but I understand what
But
you're
if,
saying.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially in hockey.
What's CNAC said? Big up CNAC saying Kane's world-class output hasn't translated to any trophies yet, so on paper he's a loser, but let's not kid. If he comes to Chelsea, we will help him become a winner. Yeah, as soon as he leaves Spurs, I think whatever club he goes to should be winning. His next club.
Tottenham is more loser than Harry Kane, though.
Yeah,
I guess that means England is more loser than
But
Harry Kane, too.
agree, but at the same time, if you're a
No.
Tottenham
Jasper's
best
right.
player,
He is a loser. At this point, he's a loser. Yeah.
yeah, the reason
of
why
all-
you can't separate him from the losing because he hasn't played anywhere else. That made sense. So in
You know-
actuality,
you know-
he is Tottenham. He's a loser.
Jimmy, the first loserness in him started when he hired his brother as the manager.
Yeah, that was horrible. Hired his brother. I don't get these athletes who hire just a random family member to do their fucking contract. Are you crazy? I'm gonna go ahead and pay a professional his little fucking 3% and go about my business.
Yeah, his brother's for sure a Spurs fan. 6
Right,
years,
fuck that.
crazy.
We'll see what happens with N'Golo. Like, we have to gauge everything by the next 3 weeks, but they're probably offering him crazy money, and I don't really blame him if he takes it. That's his last payday.
Benzema went.
Yep.
He left
I think
Madrid.
Benzema's quotes as saying to somebody like, "How can you reject 400 million?" How can you?
How can you though?
That's a
Exactly,
lot of
that's the
fucking money,
thing.
bro. That's a lot of money.
But like, I could see N'Golo really considering this option because it's a perfect place to go. Take your last paycheck.
The age of
I wouldn't mind a 1-year extension.
Also,
bro.
to be fair,
Why
for some
y'all
guys,
ignoring why y'all ignoring the second half of the tweet? He wants to stay at Chelsea.
Yeah.
says
Yeah,
who?
why-
Again, who says he wants to stay at Chelsea?
Well, who says he wants to go?
Well, he hasn't signed a contract, so
And he
that
hasn't
would
signed with
infer-
anybody else neither, has he? So let's
Right,
keep going.
Let
Let's
me
keep
read
going.
the article. Sources have told London's First that Al Ittihad, who's just signed Benzema, and Al Fatah have made lucrative offers to sign Kante. Chelsea are considering whether or not to let Kante leave after his recent injury setback. Some inside the club believe that Moises Caicedo is the perfect long-term replacement and holds similar attributes to when Kante first emerged onto the scene in England for Leicester. Kante, however, wants to ideally stay at Chelsea as he loves the club and London. A source even told London's First a couple months back that if he was to leave, he would have to stay in London. He was that settled, which is why the Arsenal rumours popped up a few months ago. However, with the emergence of Saudi Arabia being a big-time player in the European markets, it remains to be seen whether or not Kante does consider those clubs as options should he leave. Al Nassr also thought to have an interest in the Frenchman. As Fabrizio reported, Kante's future is in the balance as it stands. It will be up to Chelsea to decide on this occasion as the player wants to stay and is happy at the club.
Come on, Chelsea. Let's go. Chelsea.
Tom Smith, if you think Kante loves money more, you do not know Kante.
Yeah, you don't know Kante. Not driving
the sound of all of that, like I'm with Jimmy. I actually think he might stay.
I want him to stay anyway.
I don't think so. I want him to stay too.
Same.
Experience in the midfield
on the
for the
bench,
likes of Caicedo as well.
Even Hazard on the bench. Hell yeah.
Man, hey Alex, don't make me come look for you. Leave Hazard alone.
I get Diego Costa
I'll
back.
DM you my address.
Oh yeah, Diego Costa's now free agent.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, get Diego Costa back. Get the whole 16-17 gang back together.
Sure, I mean, Fabregas.
Hey, where's Gary Cahill? Get him off the
Fabregas
punditry.
got a better passing range than Jorginho.
Yeah, I think, I bet he did.
That's not hard though, man.
Yeah, Fabregas right now is still.
Do you remember that run? Do you remember that run before Jorginho left? Do you remember he was like running towards the ball? He's about to hit the ball so hard.
That shit went poop. That shit went Fabregas.
Look, if we get Caicedo, Kante's not staying. He'll be at.
But why would you not keep him for the experience? You know what I mean?
What's the experience of being in an injury room? What's the experience we talking
well,
about?
His experience just being there for the likes of Caicedo is better than not being
what
there.
is this with Sentiment FC?
It's not sentiment, Andrew. It's not. I'm not like that, honestly.
Well,
I want us to keep Kante. I want us to keep Kante as depth, but here's the thing: we had him for 7 games, bunch of rest in between. He's still got hurt.
Yeah,
I hear that. Yeah, like if he's if he's going to be injured a lot and he's on 300 grand a week,
I think Andrew and Jester does not. You don't think there is idea when the older players can talk to and teach younger players. I don't think you'll believe in that. I really genuinely think
I do. Like JT,
I do because I know how it is. I do.
If the players say it work and the coaches say it work, who are you to say it don't work?
JT done it in his final year, didn't he?
Ask me if I believed in it.
Yeah.
I didn't say
it's not something to believe in. It's not something to believe in. It's something that's a fact.
It's not a fact. It's
only
opinion. It's not a
fact. Hold on. Time out. If the players and the coaches say it help, who else we gonna get the info from?
Well, who else said it's helped?
Who else will be the source?
Sorry, who said it's helped? Who said it's helped?
Players and coaches say it helped.
No. Give me specific names and when they say.
Oh, John Terry.
Time out.
So you about Kante?
JT. No.
Not Kante about veteran players. JT. Period. Not Kante.
GT
about having veterans.
Influence in his career was who Andrew?
Didier Drogba.
Who is the biggest influence on JT's career in the early
Savić.
But we're not talking now.
Are we going to the past?
That wasn't even my point. It wasn't even my point about an individual player. My point was having veterans around. Y'all telling me having veterans around on the team don't help?
Exactly, they've been there and done it. Do you know what I mean?
You act like we don't have veterans on the team if we let.
I didn't say we didn't, but y'all just said it's my opinion that veterans around is an opinion. That's not an opinion.
Aspilicueta leaves, Kante leaves. Name me the veteran.
I will say Thiago Silva.
Yeah, for the midfield
as well.
Thiago Silva's not a midfielder.
You don't have to have a specific.
No, I was responding to the comment.
Positional guy. And you act like these kids have not been playing football since they were 5 years old.
Okay. I see. So how come when you play a younger player beside Thiago Silva, the younger player play better?
Because Thiago Silva is world class.
Okay, so how come you're not wanting to listen to the opinions when you say, like, why wouldn't it help to have a quality midfielder from the past? Not saying all play all the time. Let's move all the thing. Why would you not accept to have a same conversation?
Did it help this season?
He plays. He plays.
Did it help this season? Did it help this season at all having him there? Did it
But
help?
also he plays.
And did it help this season? Did it help this season with him being there? Did it help?
Yeah, especially it was in the relegation battle at the second half of the season.
12th.
Yes, it did.
We finished 12th. It doesn't matter who you bring in there. We finished 12th.
That's not.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
This is all Disney fairy princess bullshit I'm hearing right now. Honestly, he was there last season. And it didn't help.
Okay. Listen, okay, Andrew. I understand what you're saying. In this season, yes, but to move forward, am I gonna base my team based on one season?
According to these fucking fans, yes, because that's what our fan base do. One bad season and everybody's shit, and they can never be good again, so you can go. That's how it is with Chelsea.
My argument is Thiago Silva played. Conte didn't play. So how are you going to help somebody if you can't get on the field?
That's my question. My actual saying to you and Andrew, you do not give the veterans like veteran in the squad.
I give veterans that can contribute to do something. He can't because he's constantly injured. He can't. He has to focus on getting himself fit before he can think about others. Okay. You brought up Desailly. Desailly constantly played, and he wasn't injured when he was playing with Terry. Okay. Kante is not the guy.
Do you think the only influence is by playing?
Yes.
Or he cannot do it in the training ground?
Yo, you want me to shut? You want me to shut this shit down right now? That's not true.
Go on.
Can I ask y'all a question? Why the fuck does Udonis Haslem still play for the Heat?
I have no idea. He's cheap. He's got a cheap contract.
No.
I have no idea. I don't watch basketball.
He's a fucking veteran. He plays 1-2 fucking games a year.
Yeah.
He stays on the bench. He doesn't play. He's a veteran. He's been through every moment. He know what to say when a player's rattled, when they're shaking up. That shit don't have to be done from just the person on the fucking pitch. It don't even have to be done with words all the time.
Remind me the championship record since LeBron left. Remind me the championship record.
They're in the championship right now.
Right now they are. So it's the one in what? In the last 9
They were in 2 years ago against the Lakers.
They were in the conference finals last year.
So don't bring your head. That is such a crap.
Well, you just said naming his championship record since LeBron left. They've been there twice.
No, have they won? No. So there's a championship record of 0.
Poopity scoop. But they've been there twice.
0. I don't care. If you don't win it, I don't care. 0.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, well, then if that's the case, I don't want to hear anybody say anything when people go, I don't want to hear nobody say, that's too many young players on the pitch. I don't want to
hear that. You'll never hear that.
You never hear that from me.
Okay, I don't want to ever hear it. I don't ever want to hear it. That's all I'm saying. Keep that same energy.
Look at Arsenal.
Don't bring up age about anything. Age doesn't matter to you. And you know what I mean. Not,
it's funny,
you know.
It's funny.
Thanks for the qualifier, Jimmy. I
didn't want to. Not like that. Yeah, that sounded.
Rodrigo, you're gonna say Arsenal to me. The age wasn't brought up until they started bottling it.
Yeah, because they've never been.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, but their experience, Andrew, is what cost them. It is.
Well, name me the age. Name me the team that won one by young.
There is none. Young people don't win championships.
The age and the experience was never brought up.
Yeah, but that's because the pressure was then on.
Always brought up, Andrew. Come on.
Come on, man.
They wasn't experienced enough to see
it.
Well, name me the team that won something in England with the young team.
Man United were the last team.
Man United.
What?
Back in the
Hold on a second.
95, 96.
That team was full of veterans.
Let me Google Man United 95, 96.
No,
that team was. You hear Terry and them talk about that team all the time. They got praise for the amount of young people. It wasn't all young people.
So it's a mixture now, Andrew.
It's a mixture. Well, hang on a minute.
That's what we said. Name a team with all young people.
Hang on. I don't know why we have to have veteran players, but they have to be over 30. Reece James has played 4 seasons. Chilwell has played
Reece James ain't no veteran. Chilwell ain't no veteran. Those ain't nobody.
I will say I'm not on this.
If that's the case, then let's just buy 30-year-olds and put them in the squad.
That's not the case. That's not what we're saying. We're talking about somebody specific. We're talking about content.
Honestly.
On this discussion, I'm not on either side. I want to put this out there because it's been brought up. Age and experience are two very different things. Very different things. Make of that what you will. And like
usually when you become the experienced players.
So which one of the players we're talking about don't have both?
Badiashile's played over 100 games. He's only 21, right?
So
what's the experience in winning?
Experienced player.
He's played over 100 games.
100 games is experience?
Yeah.
Why is he not experienced? He's played over 100 games. How many do you want to wait till he plays 400 games and then he's experienced, or what? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You win. Next conversation.
Tipper's 28.
Okay, let's
moving on.
Yeah, let's move on. This is
let's move on.
Badiashile is experienced.
The latest on Mason Mount.
You know what I mean?
He said Badiashile.
Can't answer.
Wow.
Put you in a spliff and you can't answer. It's all good.
So what?
Was sloppy, bro.
Yeah, smoked ya. It's all good. Move on.
Nah, that shit was whack.
Yeah.
Mason Mount is prepared. Mason Mount is prepared to say yes to Manchester United. It's now down to clubs to talk about a fee, with Chelsea still wanting 70 million. As we saw earlier, Manchester United dropped a £50 million opening bid for Mason Mount, and
up that.
Looks like
they gotta up that.
They can fuck off with 50 million.
What do you mean? Savić just said that we're signing.
They gotta up that.
Because we could get,
they gotta
a bit
that.
more.
Why every time I will play? Why? Name one player that you ever seen us buy with the first bid. Our first bid we put in and we say, okay, we'll take that. It doesn't happen in the transfer market anywhere. That's their first bid. Nobody puts up their first bid what they expect to pay. You come in low. That's how it goes when you go to purchase. You come in low. They know they're not getting them for 50. Yeah. That's gonna be their initial offer. That's all. And then Chelsea gonna say no, fuck you. And then they get the conversation started.
There was a little bit more to that. United believe an offer of 50 million is a fair price for Mount. He's endured a difficult campaign and crucially only has 1 year left on his contract. It's expected that Chelsea will demand more.
Of course they will, just like everybody else does.
I think we get close to 70 with add-ons.
I think
what are you talking about? Said just said they sign Ugarte, what's his name? Caicedo and somebody else. I didn't see him saying that they signed Mount.
What? Huh? What are you talking about?
Said said that they signed Ugarte and what's his name? And Caicedo.
I've seen he's dropped a video about the midfield. And
he says he's not talking about us. He's talking about us. He's not talking about us. Yeah, because if he tweets, he goes, he says,
is he a Chelsea fan now?
So like, it should be illegal. It should be illegal for us to sign these players when he
has basically funding it.
Signing Mount. That's what he said. He was like, why
that's a funny line.
Signing Ugarte, Caicedo.
I just missed the funny line from Said then.
Yeah, that was funny. And we signed him out. That's fucking funny.
He's going, we're in the Champions League and we're signing Mount. And these guys are signing Ugarte.
That is fucking hilarious. If you think about it, they're in the Champions League. They want Mount. And we going to...
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's why that Champions League...
Could you imagine winning Champions League and then your team look at you and say, who are we going to get? Mount. Are you
Mount's the principal midfield signing. Imagine that, man. Imagine
I'm not anti-Mount. I just know what he is what he is. And there's no way if I'm a Man U fan, you could tell me one of our big signings, with me already having non-tech Bruno and Casemiro in my midfield, that one of my fucking signings is about to be Mount to do what?
Very good.
You don't care.
That's true.
You just want him gone.
I saw him at Ferrari yesterday. Somebody posted the Twitter.
You know, today, yeah.
Oh,
it was today. It was today.
Really signing Kovacic.
Chilwell said we might have to kidnap him to keep him. I said, no, you can go with him.
Yeah, I'm about to say you could go with him, Chilwell. Fuck you talking about?
How about Chilwell go to him? Hey, dude, how come I can sign my contract but you can't? How about that?
Exactly.
Where's your contract?
Yeah.
Reason Chilwell bullying him in the change room. Like, where's your contract, dickhead? Hold that. Where's your money gone? Where's your money gone?
Mount, Casemiro, and Bruno. Wow.
Yeah, the ball
That's a
retention
horrible
brilliant in that
fucking
midfield.
I will
You know the
lock
way,
into Man United games all season.
I feel sorry for Casemiro, man. He's going to age so much next season.
Oh man, yeah,
He will get experience. He will
he's gonna be getting a lot more red fucking cards.
No, it's
I tell
gonna be
you that.
fine because he's a veteran. He can.
Yeah,
face
he's
them on the
gonna
field.
get even more veteran.
He's going to need an oxygen tank every
He
20
will,
minutes.
he will
bro.
be
That's what he's
World War
gonna
II
need.
veteran, but
Fucking hell. It's going to become asthmatic. That's what's going to happen with this guy. Jesus Christ. Hey, he's going to go to Ericsson and go, where did you get that thing in your chest? Because I'm going to need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one of them. I'm gonna need a fucking heart
I
transplant.
tell you what, that Bruno feller, he is the reason why Portugal is so bad. Because he gets an argument with Ronaldo, with all of them. Even with Thiago Silva yesterday.
He's the biggest bitch in the world, man.
He's a
He
bit.
just-
He's a bitch.
Average.
No, I don't think he is, Scott. I don't think he is.
Do you know what? Do you know yesterday, right? I missed the first half, right? And I went on Twitter and I saw people, Bruno's done this season. And I thought he'd scored a worldie, right? I thought, oh my God, it's going to be one of his best goals I've ever seen. It was a fucking penalty.
It wasn't even a fucking penalty either. It's ridiculous.
He's delivered
Andrew,
again.
what's cracks me up about all that as well is I think Cam's put this in the Sarcasm City group chat. He was the reason that they kept losing the ball all the time because he couldn't string a 5-yard pass together. He's garbage.
Shown up again. He's shown up. It's like, fucking hell, he scored a penalty, man. He should score a penalty.
He's literally just he's just a Portuguese Mount. He just gives the ball away all the goddamn time and just wants to do hero.
I think Mount is actually better in the midfield than
No,
Bruno.
Bruno's slightly better. But
Bruno's better.
Two sides of the same
I
arse.
fear for the people in the crowd because that ball's going to hit you so many times next season with Mount and Bruno's long passes going out like that. And the ball boys, you better be on point and get those balls back, man.
Why don't United need the 10 too? Maybe Kai Havertz go over there too.
Hey, fine, package whatever.
No, he's going to play a 4-3-3. That's what he likes.
Who cares? Just take him.
No, he plays a 4-2-3-1
Isn't
normally.
it the same thing they played United 4-3-3?
No, he plays a 4-2-3-1. He does play with a 10, but I don't know what they're going to do with the 10 position next season.
Yesterday he started with Bruno on the right, didn't he?
Yeah.
And by the way, can I just say, Sancho, Man United got done with Sancho. They got absolutely.
Well, they did the same thing with Anthony. He's a fidget spinner. Dude ain't good.
Oh my
Which is
God!
why, by the way, Mount's going there because he knows they'll pay him
Yep.
exactly what he wants.
The only thing that I really can't stand about the United fan base is they blame De Gea for everything.
No, he's shit.
Wasn't De Gea's,
He's shit, yeah.
It was not De Gea's fault for any of those goals.
Second goal it was. He could have saved that.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, he could have saved that.
He was unsighted.
The issue was
stood in the goal and watched the ball go through the defense.
But did y'all see the goal?
You know what the hate and the issue with De Gea that United fans have is he gets in trouble. It's piss poor distribution. He'll that's why they lost against Sevilla. Is because of his piss poor distribution, his piss poor decision making. He does that all the time. He's a quality shot stopper. De Gea is the perfect example of how the game has developed now as a goalkeeper. You can't just be a quality shot stopper anymore.
I don't even think he's that anymore, though, Scott. Look how many mistakes he's made.
He's still a quality shot stopper, but he is a horrible all round goalkeeper.
Again, Jester, you think in one way that the game is not the goals does not look like if you like the person who made the mistake, the reason for the goal. Yes, but in the general picture, when you build in a team and when you play sport, it's not about one individual thing. It's about how that ball got into that possession in the first place. For example, you give him ball to the you give him ball to the Madueke. Madueke runs against the player. He loses possession 8 times out of 10. One of those counters is the goal, but the defender was out of position. So you will blame the defender. But you will see the reason why people complaining about Madueke losing possession 8 times. Because he puts that player under pressure all the time. So the goalkeeper is the reason why, because they constantly give away the possession of the ball.
No. I'm talking about the second goal was Fred's fault for fouling when he didn't need to foul. And he set up the set piece that they scored from. It's not
he should be marking the guy on the edge of the box.
Look,
he should be marking the guy on the edge of the box.
I know what you're saying in terms of how it led to that situation, but I think a top keeper saves that. He got a hand to it.
Yeah, did you see how late he dove?
But do you know why he dove late?
Didn't see it.
If that was Mendy, you'd be having a go at him.
But do y'all know why he dove late though? Because I sat and watched.
Mendy's had so many unseen shots, and you've had to go at him for not being for saving.
If you watch the goal again, the ball was about to hit a Manchester United's player knee, but for some weird reason, it skipped. It went up a level and just missed his knee. So when I watched the goalkeeper explaining it, he said
why you blocked me, man?
He said he looked like he was waiting for it to hit the knee to see where it was gonna deflect.
You're saying he was anticipating a deflection, yeah?
Yes, but the last minute, for whatever reason, it missed the knee. That's why he dove late. So if he would have dove and it would have hit that knee, people would have been like, "Why did he dive so early?" The goalie was explaining it. He was like, "You damn." It's a situation if you damned if you do and you damned if you don't.
Yeah. So I was specifically talking about the second goal.
The second goal. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't understand why that's real sus.
Yeah, the second goal was it was the marking on the end of the box. Because they all run.
The marking was terrible.
If you watch the play, they all run in the box. The left finger on the edge of the box.
Maybe we should use the block button here then, right, Mike? Or you just like to hear what the only thing you like to hear?
I don't think it's actually Mike. And if it is, on the off chance, it's such. On the off chance, it is such.
I know. Look, you said the block button is very useful. It is useful. But at the same time, isn't it at the same time, if you don't agree with something, how you will know that you're wrong? Because you only hears what you want to hear.
Yeah.
It's no difference between you and Johnny. There's no difference between you and CNN. There's no difference between you and Fox News. There's no difference between you and BBC.
Mike, if you'd like a link.
Who cares? Like, who cares?
Because this is the problem. You think that you know better than anybody else.
One time.
Let him fiddle with himself in private, man, for all I care.
Look, if you want to cheerleaders, block people.
Fucking hell, man. Artem, sorry, I didn't see the donation. Oh, man said spaces are open. Oh, dear, man's calling out people.
No, when you block people, spaces are not open for those people that you blocked, man. Why
Actually,
you lying?
Yeah, you're hosting a space and you block someone.
So why you lying, Mike?
I don't even know what's happening, but big up Artem saying Drogba barely. Justice, it's been real, brother.
There's a space here. There's a space here.
Yeah, it's a space now, man. Yeah,
if he wants to roll in, just DM me. Big up Artem saying Drogba barely played in 2014-15 and Terry barely played in 16-17. I'm sure having them on the team was still important. Veterans are needed, but the only way N'Golo Kante should stay is if he takes a major pay cut. It doesn't even have to be a major pay cut. It could be like an appearance incentive.
I agree with that super chat 100%. That's how I feel on it.
Yeah, you need veterans. Like we're losing Kova, we've lost Jorginho, even Ruben's likely to go.
Don't bring Jorginho, isn't it?
Well, 1+1.
Triggered.
Just this man running like a veteran, World War II veteran. That doesn't mean that he's a veteran. I'll take a dig at it because he's actually no. I tell you what, Jorginho, one of his best qualities, he actually knows how to position. I just don't think he. I'll fuck you.
Hey, do you know what? I'm just figuring out right now to put Alex off anything. We'll just show him.
If you ever want to shut me out, that's what you need to put the picture.
It's either that or the sorry pick. Just lost the train of thought. What else?
We need to end the stream.
End the stream, Dave. End the stream.
I can't stand Jorginho, man. That I can't.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know. You never said that before. You can't stand him ever. You never got into 10 minutes.
Respect Ballon d'Or. When did he win Ballon d'Or, Mish?
Yeah. You're thinking of UEFA Player of the Year, bro. Thinking UEFA Player of the Year.
All the reason I want Jorginho to win so I can actually hold that thing that Chelsea player got it versus anybody else. Not because I think he deserved it, just because I'm gonna troll the opposite.
Just want a Chelsea player to have it.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Third ballon. Okay.
What's you guys' thoughts on these Onana and Mendy links that we've?
Do it.
seen the last few days.
I don't know.
I'm with that.
I'll take
Just
it.
do it. Just do it.
By the way,
Yeah.
big up Felix.
Right, he's all right, but I don't know in terms of world class.
He's not world class.
The goalkeeper market's
We
pretty
don't
bad.
need him to be world class. I don't think people.
First of all,
everybody-
there's no world class before they retire. Let's make that.
I don't.
Yeah, that's
I don't listen.
You don't listen, I know
I
that.
think he's a massive upgrade on the two goalkeepers that we have.
Yeah,
Whether
me
you
too.
deem him that or not, world class is up to you. Like I say, I think there are very
He's
few world class.
he's got a bozo genes.
He has
He's
got bozo genes, yeah, but his ball distribution, which you need in the modern day, is very good. But
Every player, every athlete has a bozo moment.
trouble is, when you're in goal, it just looks worse, doesn't it? Obviously, and people are like, yeah. But I agree with Andrew.
He's been
definitely
pretty
an upgrade on
solid
what we've
in
got.
the. I know people are going to say he's been pretty
Who
solid
is
in
the
the
best
Champions League
goalkeeper
run, so.
of all time? Well, he's not alive yet anymore. But let's say who's the best goalkeeper right now?
Right now,
Courtois?
for me, it's
Allison.
Allison, yeah.
What?
Nah, Courtois is better. There's not a chance.
No, I don't think so.
As much as I don't like don't like the snake, but he is the best goalkeeper in the world.
Allison's playing in a hard
And
league.
he's been best goalkeeper in the world since he left.
I would take Allison.
Allison over Courtois for me. Yeah.
I'll take Courtois. Okay, even if you think this Allison,
But either one of them,
has
yeah,
more,
either one
hold
of
on
them.
a
I know what
second.
you're saying, yeah.
Even if you think Allison, which I don't think, Allison had way more bozo moments than Courtois.
Yeah,
that's true.
Don't know about that.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Oh, he has. He's had bozo moments.
I don't know.
Yeah, was it last season he had quite a few?
Yeah, it was last season when he had like 4 weeks in a row where he just kept looking like a fucking.
Oh, in that lockdown season.
You see, everybody picks Allison
It was
and
that
whatever.
season
but
whenever they had all the
Allison is one of
defenders
the worst
hurt.
in the bozo moments.
Yeah, that was
COVID. Yeah.
Didn't he have one
Okay,
against
yeah, that was
Spurs
lockdown
this
season.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I know him and Courtois both had one in the Madrid game. I can't remember other than that, to be honest.
Didn't he have one with Spurs this season in that 3-3 game? I think. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I remember
he
like
likes
he
to
had
dribble.
He cost
I
two
don't know. I
goals
remember
against
Van Dijk
City.
getting spun by I think Son.
I think he got 2 goals. He cost only 2 goals last season against City.
Van Dijk got spun by
Yeah,
everyone.
the Vinny goal. That was it. The Vinny goal.
Oh yeah.
For-
Oh, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You can pick Allison, but Allison has way more.
Oh, that was this season. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was it. It was this season. He cost. He cost against Vinny. Yeah.
Courtois levels, man, of Edison. There's not a freaking chance, man.
I mean, they're not levels, but they're close. Come on. They're
Yeah,
close.
there's not levels.
I think the levels in the long distance shots. I think the levels in in
Nah,
demanding in
you
the
ain't
box.
seeing Allison getting beat by no long distance. shots.
Edison,
Move up.
Allison, Courtois, they're the best 3 keepers in the world.
Who?
Edison, Allison, and Courtois.
Edison.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You don't rate Edison?
Edison's good this season, actually. I can't lie. Last season,
rate-
he was-
All-time goalkeeper Neuer. Fraser, don't tell me how old you are by naming that goalkeeper. Neuer.
I think Neuer's on the.
Neuer's on the big decline.
Answer me question. Why is Ballon d'Or for the goalkeeper is named not after Neuer, but named after somebody else?
Is it Buffon?
Is it Yatsin or something?
Yashin.
Yashin. Okay.
I've never heard of him.
Russian keeper, I think it was.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't trust black keepers, man. I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys.
What?
But can you show your? Hang on.
Can you show your face?
Hang on. Can you show yourself? on
it's
screen?
Rodrigo. Sorry,
Yeah,
Cad.
no. But in case anyone's new here, can you show yourself on screen before you say that?
Oh wait,
Just in case,
where is the?
Yeah, because I want people to understand. I don't want you to get unnecessary hate. Okay, can you just show yourself on screen before you when you said something like that? Because you just.
Just for the comments, Rodrigo is black. So
Yeah, guys.
cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. And I don't trust. Yeah.
I know he sounds like he's not, but he.
Yeah. I know he sounds
Yeah, he
like
sound-
German, but it's okay. Man.
He
It's all
sounds like he's from Uzbekistan, but he's not.
He's just like Moyo.
I'm just saying what everyone thinks.
You actually sound
No,
white.
no, you're not. That's your own opinion, bro. It's not.
I don't care what Neuer won, Fraser. I don't care what he won as a trophies. That's not how you rate the goalkeepers on his trophies.
Yeah. Anyway,
Neuer was the best in the world a long time ago. He hasn't been the best in the world for a while. I don't know.
even when he was the best in the world, he was one of the best in the world. There's still players who was challenging him before that. It was Buffon then.
Buffon was my favorite keeper. He was unbelievable.
Wait a second. I will not say that he was better than Buffon. No.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
What about Casillas?
Casillas was a brilliant goalkeeper.
Hang on. So, Rodrigo, do you not rate Mike Maignan for AC Milan?
He's injury prone. I don't rate injury prone.
You can't use that as a reason.
Rodrigo likes the Valencia keeper, don't you, Rodrigo?
Yeah, I like him.
We're scouting him as well.
Yeah, Galib DM'd me yesterday, or day before yesterday. But I told you we're scouting him. You didn't believe me. Like, I don't care, man. It doesn't mean that we're still gonna get him. We can go, and that just means the scouts just went free trip to Spain.
Yeah.
Don't watch the game. All of those business trips. Yeah, I'll take all of them to Spain in the summer. I'll take them in the summer. I'll take all of them into winter to Hawaii if they have a league over there.
I know.
I remember y'all, but I think goalkeeper should be last priority for us. I don't know. We should get
What?
No.
I think maybe less priority, but still this summer.
No. We have heartbreaking pies news, people.
Heartbreaking
pies, as reported by Fabrizio Romano, saying Chelsea are not working on the return of Eden Hazard.
Oh, come on.
I actually thought you was going to say Ugarte had fell through.
Oh, Lord, man. Lewis, man.
Yes, you got him.
This is terrible news, man. Bring back my goat, damn it.
I thought, bring me Lewis. If you will bring me, I'll show you.
I'll bring you up. One sec. On big screen.
You see, I brought this to the stream.
And our Pies news as well.
I brought this to the stream because after this season, Eden Hazard came. So I thought maybe if I'll bring it as a good luck, maybe he'll come back to us. But Fabrizio, you fraud.
You've broken our hearts.
My heart's pretty fine at the moment.
Bowley out. Get Bowley out.
Yeah, Bowley out.
Bowley out.
He's not in yet, but out.
No, he's gonna retire.
Bowley out.
Yeah,
he's gonna retire.
Brown envelopes.
Yeah, brown envelopes.
Let's have it right.
Let's have it right.
Sell it to the pawn shop. Are you kidding me?
Wrong uns, man.
You Siri merchant, you Siri merchant, you're far from Starbucks, all that shit.
Yeah, you're in the woods. You're all in the woods.
Hold on a second. Can you bring me Fraser? Last comment, please. Can you bring
Fraser?
By the way, Ice tweet.
Hold on a second. Let me address this. So tell me you're a fake fan without telling me you're a fake fan.
Isn't this guy, man?
Pawn shop. He want me to sell the Chelsea's first Championship League winner signed jersey to sell it to the pawn shop.
He's a C fan. He's just saying it's shit. Chelsea are right now in Portugal trying to complete the Ugarte deal.
Let's go.
Fucking get it done.
Let's finish it off.
Wait, I thought they were already in Portugal.
Well, yeah.
At the end. So
remember when Arsenal scout? What's his name?
Right.
Remember when Arsenal
remember the Enzo deal?
Went to Poland?
They're in the last day. They're going to fly to Portugal on the last day. Wouldn't they have been there before?
They were already there.
And you know what I mean? It's like
3 days.
Yeah.
I've seen the reports. We're actually paying more than he's released for in the end, didn't we? We're actually paying.
Yes, because they want to pay.
Yeah, Fraser.
In installments. Yeah.
It's literally the same thing as the
Yeah,
paying more.
We're paying more overall because we're adding bonuses on it, but it's in installments. To PSG are just looking to pay
won't match
the release clause, but they're going to pay it, I think, either all at once or like just in 2 installments or something like that. So.
Can you bring Big Ron's comment? Chelsea is rescuing Portuguese teams from bankruptcy. Thank you for helping us fix the books of FFP with Mount.
Didn't they just rescue Ajax from that? Didn't they rescue Ajax?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for fixing a
Yeah, and they rescued Ajax last season by giving them.
You rescue us, we rescue Portuguese league.
Yeah, thank
That's
you for rescuing Dortmund as well with your 19.
Yeah.
Sancho.
Well, Sancho, yeah, fuck me. And he's on huge wages as well, isn't he? He's a lot big time.
Yeah. Hey, hang on a minute. They paid for Bruno.
325 grand a week, did you just say?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Bruno gets 300 something K?
No, Sancho gets 325 grand a week.
Bruno gets
What about the fidget spinner? What about the fidget spinner?
I don't know. I want to say Sancho is I think Sancho is the 4th or 5th highest earner in the Premier League.
I know what you're talking about.
That's fucking madness.
That's crazy, yeah.
Considering they were the only ones really in for him, weren't they? Like, why would they pay him that much?
I think that's only either 50 or 75 grand less than De Bruyne.
Yeah, that's the biggest fan base in football, bro.
But Varane's on 350K, but he deserves that. Like, what the fuck?
If Varane, I'm not going to question it.
Spinner gets 200K a week. No wonder why Mount is thinking that he's how much he wants to win.
How much is Anthony on?
Hey, Alex, how much do you reckon Anthony Martial gets a week?
How much?
250.
250, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know how much Arsenal pay?
Right
Alex, do you know how much Arsenal pay Gabriel Jesus? Apparently, do you know how much they pay him?
How much?
265 a week.
Oh shit! But you guys do know that United's the biggest wage bill.
That kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, United's wage bill's fucked.
Yeah.
Anthony gets apparently to this website. Anthony gets 200K a week.
Yeah, you guys.
You do know United is the biggest club.
Yeah, that's why man wants to go there.
I'm not denying that.
That's why man wants to go there. He's going to get paid his bag. He's going to get his bag there, man.
Their money, their contract payouts is all relative to their size of their fan base. So I don't look at it as
exactly. It's huge. They're fat.
And if somebody who really loves football get in there, it's going to be even worse because the Glazers, they're penny pinch. They're squeezing money out. Yeah, most people who are gonna buy that club, they ain't gonna be squeezing money out. They're gonna be squeezing money in.
Exactly, Big Ron. Hold that.
So it's gonna be crazy over there, man.
We spent 70 and 100 on Sancho and Anthony.
Yeah, hold that.
Ganacho actually looks like...
I'm not gonna lie, that kid Ganacho, holy
he's a talent, isn't he? He come on yesterday and told
so fucking talented.
He played the game yesterday.
He came and put who was that guard supposed to be trying to stop him? He put them in a split about 6 times. Who was on that right side?
Kanji on the other side.
No, Kanji was on the left.
Bernardo Silva and
Walker, right? Walker,
yeah.
Yeah, it was Walker. Yeah, it was Walker. He was holy shit.
Yeah, he looked a talent.
Yeah, he kept to Matter of fact, I think Walker had to come off after a while. Didn't Walker come off?
That many
I can't remember. All I know is that City were at walking pace yesterday, and
exactly, Andrew. That's what they saved their energy for the Champions League final.
That's what I mean. They didn't even. They
didn't get out of first gear.
They did play their best team though. To be fair.
Yeah, no, but they weren't.
Not really.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah, Big Ron. That's the biggest thing. United
that is their best team. What are you talking about?
Also,
you're getting yourself some minerals though.
Also, on a side note, what Pepper's done with Stones, like in this new
unbelievable winning yesterday.
He's so good, man. He's so good.
He was brilliant yesterday.
Here's the funny part. When Tuchel tried to do the same thing, everybody was like, "Why we need Why we need to buy Ake? Why that kind of players he wanted?"
He had that vision, didn't he?
Yeah. I keep saying this. I saw Pep. 1780s Centurion season. I saw Pep play majority of the season of a good amount of games. Fabian Delph at left back, and it worked. Do you know what I mean? So
I saw
give him the opportunity. See what
Moses
he does with
as a wing back.
You know what I mean? He will do this. If it's not working, he will get rid of them. He bought Bravo in that first summer and Nolito up front. They weren't working that first.
And do you remember
Mangala?
Mangala. He got rid of them.
Yeah, Mangala at the back.
Got rid of them. Like
Danilo.
He's ruthless. He don't fuck about.
I don't care.
Look at Cancelo. He just got rid of him just like that.
He can't
that's
see
why
any
they need to take some monitors.
Speaking of which,
Cancelo's on holiday, the first season, he gets rid of them. Do you know what I mean?
Cancelo just won 2 leagues and
he got rid of him just like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he could be winning. Cancelo won the Premier League. He's about to
he won 2. He won 2 titles this season.
Won the Bundesliga.
He's going to have a more success. Look, he actually could win quadruple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And City only. And City 3.
Hell, man.
It's amazing. He could be the first player to win a quad.
He come
but
back
in 2
to
different
City in the
countries.
summer and say, "You losers, you only won."
He could have won 2 trebles.
Yeah, you could win a quad, but in 2 different countries. That's what you could win.
No, he can't do 2 trebles because the Champions League final, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You mean
there's no 2 Champions Leagues.
that'd be a trivia question.
Treble and a double. Treble and a double.
You want a single and a treble?
Big up Thierry saying, "Why not bring back Tammy?"
No.
He was
Oh
this
my
season.
god! Cooking this season, he's got like 8 goals.
Cooking this season, sorry. Did you say cooking this season? Hey?
Yeah, you
It
go
was
eat
last
what he
season.
cooked for you. Let him cook for you then.
I don't even think he cooked last season. Did he?
What was he doing? Man was doing ready meals. That's what cooking he was doing this season.
It's worse than that. If you think that's cooking, that's food poisoning, my friend. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
this is just brutal. Cancelo won the Bundesliga before Royce.
Tammy has like what? 6
Thank you for the donation, but no to Tammy. No to Tammy.
Absolutely.
Oh, we could have asked Jester if Royce is world class. He can have no
He would have
trophies.
said no.
Did he win the World Cup? Oh no, he missed it.
You missed
No,
that.
he missed it.
He was injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, he missed it.
He's one of the most unlucky Germans in the world,
Oh
man.
man.
He was a great player, Marco
I
Royce.
can't
I used to
believe he's
really
still
like him.
walking.
He should have won the Bundesliga this year, but they bottled
How many
it.
They
times
flopped
has he-
it. The biggest bottle
How
job
many
ever.
times has he injured his knee?
Exactly, Bobby.
But, you know,
I think it was ankle. It wasn't a
Should have
knee.
it
I think
replaced.
he
He should have
ankle
his legs
problems.
replaced. Bionic. Just
Yeah.
bionic, man. We could break it down. You know what I mean?
Great
Yeah,
knee.
the race to sign
Great.
Messi. What the fuck?
Of course they are. He's going to
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia.
of course they are.
Successful Pochettino, based on how successful Pochettino
I'm
with
telling-
Messi, yeah, he's coming to Chelsea.
Tell you what's
Yeah,
happening with Messi, and it's going to be dodgy. He's going to go to Inter Miami, and then they're going to loan him to
He's
He's
Barcelona.
gonna be in the
I
Arabia.
saw that. I saw that the report as well, Bobby. That there's a deal apparently that Barca
Yeah.
and Inter are going to do where they'll
Yeah.
go to Inter, but they'll loan him for like 6 to 8 months, whatever it was, to Barca.
18
So
Barca, yeah.
whatever it was.
Bro, take the 400 million from Saudi, bro. Just take
Exactly.
that.
He's gonna.
Just take
No,
that.
go to the MLS. I want to see him play in the MLS. Bro.
Oh my god.
So what? Not just for the sake of it, would you guys take Messi for a year?
I'll
Hell
take
yeah.
it for a year.
Yeah,
Of course,
of
yeah.
course I would.
Oh,
Of
what
course
happened?
I would.
What happened? Why we need a bench player?
Guys,
Bench player.
What happened? Would he bench Madueke? Would he bench?
Yes, of course he
Modric?
fucking would. Like,
I think you got to ask.
You gotta
I think
be
you-
consistent.
No, I think you've got to ask some of his fan base. Do they want to stop the progression of Mudryk and Madueke by bringing Messi?
Yeah.
do you know what I tell them, Andrew? Do you know what I tell them? Go fuck themselves. It's messy.
I know.
And now you see, Scott, and that's how I say when people tell me no to Hazard. I say, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I didn't say no to Hazard. The Hazard one, I'm in like the Hazard one. I'm in 2 minds about. It is also slightly different.
Yeah.
It is slightly different. Messi's still Messi. Hazard
Of
is
course it is.
probably
I'm
not
not
Hazard
comparing
anymore.
Messi to Hazard.
Uh,
But
no,
I'm saying,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
If someone said to me, "Would I bring in Messi?" Yes, in a heartbeat. Yes,
Yeah,
every day, and you know why.
I can
But
rip their arm
I
off.
think
I'm
a lot
sorry,
of Chelsea fans will bring Messi in 5 years.
I'm
still.
sorry. I'm gonna pull cold water on this. I don't know if he can handle a League Cup away fixture at Stoke. So I don't know.
Can he
if
do it on a Stoke at Stoke?
Yeah,
Cold
Tuesday
night,
rainy
every
night.
night, Tuesday
What I'm
night,
saying is
Stoke.
he did it on a very hot day in Saudi Arabia or Qatar, wherever it was. So,
I'm sorry, I don't listen. Unless you could get more than 9 open play assists in 3 years, then I'm not.
that might be a struggle. That might be a struggle for Lionel Messi.
Yeah, can he do it at Luton? Can he do it at
Luton.
Luton?
Man said Luton.
on a Tuesday night.
Man said Luton, bro. Fucking hell.
What the fuck
Can
is that
Ronaldo
super
do
chat
it,
saying as
bro?
well, man?
And Cuckoo might be better than Thierry Henry. Not gonna lie.
Of course he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
of
put
course
that
he
on.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Let's put the Henry expectation.
Henry
on
can
Cuckoo.
hold
Let's
that.
do that right now. Yeah, let's do that right now.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. You heard it here first, my friend.
So then
And
you can
Cuckoo's
come
gonna
back
make
to us.
Henry.
Like, you can come back to us if he started slow and go. See, we shouldn't have sold Mount in the first place, and Cuckoo's not doing anything.
We should have kept Havertz.
Yeah, exactly.
German Cup
What are you
final
saying
last night.
for? Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Jesus.
just the Black Werner. That's what
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
doing.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, I can't. I think that's you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, you're going to
Oh,
hear
yeah,
that so
yeah.
much. If he doesn't perform, like that's going to be the immediate thing that's said.
Why you
That's right. What?
Nagelsmann to PSG? Pin this. I've said Nagelsmann goes to PSG before the Chelsea,
Yeah, I remember you
and
saying
he
that,
was
yeah.
gonna go to Real Madrid.
See, I
Still
understand.
probably will at the end of the summer.
I understand that point when if PSG are totally going to change their whole philosophy in terms of what they want as a club. Do you know what I mean? In terms of who they buy like that, because
exactly
he's still a very young manager, and whatever you say, Neymar has not been sold yet, and Mbappe is still Mbappe. Right?
Mbappe still owes the PSG.
He runs
and
that
half
club.
of Paris.
Yeah, he runs that club. So you've got to
By the way,
placate him.
I still believe that Ancelotti will not be at the
Really?
Real Madrid next
No,
summer.
he stays.
I don't think he's going to be there either. I think he's going to Brazil.
Scott, the reason why I'm saying is all those signings, all those players that are leaving
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Ancelotti is not a young manager that likes to do the young players. So all those players that comes as a youngs, because Ancelotti always good with, especially at the end of his career, with all the players, experienced players. Yeah. He's not in the job of development. That's why the midfield is not cohesive when the young players play. That's why Toni Kroos is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Kroos is going to retire.
I think it will be comunicado oficial by the end of it. That, he retired from football.
No, if he stays on, right? Yeah. If he stays on, if they are not top by say November, like clear top, like, or at least in like close to whoever, if they have a bad league form, I think he'll get sacked.
Yeah,
he'll stay and retire at the end of his contract.
The fans already wanted him out.
Fans want him out. The fans.
Fans want him out last season after they won the Champions League.
The handkerchief.
Their fans are fucking spoiled.
Have they started waving the handkerchief
Can
yet?
you blame them?
But how many players and managers have they took? And they even booed Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, their fans are.
And they're right to do it. If you don't play it, you can boo it.
If I had a record of 5 Champions League in the last 8 years, I'm fine with that. No, I don't care.
Booing everybody.
I'm fine with that, bro.
I'll say when you've got La Decima and all that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fine with that. I mean, they won a European Cup in a transition season. Do you know what I mean? That's fine by me. I don't listen. All this spoiled thing. Do you know what? It's not spoiled if you're used to your club winning, and that's what they are. It's not about being spoiled whatsoever. The problem is spoiled fans are like Spurs and Arsenal fans. Do you know what I mean? Expecting stuff to happen that hasn't happened for ages or has never happened in their lifetime to happen. So it's like, you want to cause them spoiled? I respect what you're saying, stuff like that, but I would take 5 European Cups in 8 years.
Yeah.
I would take that.
It's why, like,
of course, yeah.
Like you kind of get it for those sort of clubs. It's the same with Bayern. It's why they can do what they did to their to Salihamidzic and Khan. Like literally
they did that
minutes after
they sacked one of them on the pitch.
Yeah, they sacked Salihamidzic on the pitch, and they told Khan not to come. I was going to say, and they told Oliver Kahn not to come because he was getting sacked. They told him to stay at home. Like, you're not allowed around here anymore. Like, don't come to the party anymore because you're not working.
Look at what Real Madrid did to Del Bosque. He won the league.
Champions League,
sacked him the day after.
Did they sack Capello when he just won the league as well the day after? I think and all.
Yes.
They
did.
Twice.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh, Ben,
Look what he did to the Spain manager in the World Cup. The Spain sacked him, and Real Madrid got him as a manager. He signed for Real Madrid. They sacked him like 6 months later because he wasn't doing much. Do you know what I mean? They don't care.
Rafa Benitez.
Yeah, Rafa Benitez. They don't care.
That same manager might be leaving Wolves now, which is.
Yeah, I think he's frustrated. He's frustrated with they're not signing people or the budget, the finance.
They've got no money.
Yeah,
fucking broke.
Well, I'm sure they wouldn't be going. I'm sure they wouldn't. Well,
there's not a Chelsea target. Oh no!
No, he said they.
No, not a new one. When Stanley and Lawrence have been driving this one since.
Jacob's guy, man. Always chat.
I was going to say that, like, that goes against what we heard in terms of it was a name that Pochettino named correctly.
Yeah.
So
that's what Fab said, anyway.
How come then? It's only really because you would have thought we would have heard they were watching him. Because let's face it, the people like to break stories all the time. It really got broken like 2 weeks ago. Us linked to Agate. So you're not telling me that they didn't have this discussion with Poch about who they might have been. Whatever.
Yeah, because he was linked to Liverpool stuff, wasn't he? Not us.
You didn't think that Poch was talking to Chelsea 2 weeks before?
No. What I'm saying is like this story makes it sound like he was a target no matter what, like even before Poch, right? What I'm saying is this: the stories of us to Agate. Remember before we even got linked to Agate, he was on Liverpool's radar, one of their free cards.
Yeah.
And before we even got
we thought it was
it was reported the story that PSG have already wrapped up the deal for him. They've already wrapped up the deal for Ugarte. So it's
we're
like,
more looking at Lavia, isn't it?
Oh, I
yeah,
understand.
Lavia, stuff like
And
that.
maybe this is me just not understanding journalism, but I don't understand the point of this. Like,
what's the point of this tweet, man?
Yeah,
yeah, I don't understand the point. Like, what are you telling me with this? You're not telling me anything. Like, what? Like, what this tells me nothing. You might as well, all you might as well have said is that.
Tells me? Like, Scott, you know what it tells me? That the scouts doing their job before the manager is even there.
Yeah, I think
That's
to say
my
that.
point is, like, why could you not just say that when Stanley and Stewart are driving the deal for Ugarte? That's all you need to say. All this extra
he
shit
just wants to piss off. What's his name?
No, but I don't.
You want
All of
to
the
piss
extra
you off,
shit, I don't
Scott?
you tell it, bro. Like,
He knew, Scott. He knew you're gonna read this and get pissed off.
Wow, Scott. You didn't know you read it, bro. Wow.
I'm confused, bro. I just don't understand
This
the
is
point.
why I'm confused with Ben Jacobs as being a reporter. This is why I'm telling you he's not a reporter, because he cannot even make sentence.
He's very good at
he lost all respect when he
Very
said
good
that
at
fucking Potter was standing. About an hour later, he said,
Y'all chill out.
Not
Ben
even an
Jacobs-
hour later, he was doing the spaces as he's getting fired.
Yo,
You know,
y'all
doing
gotta
spaces.
chill.
Hold
Y'all
on a
gotta
second.
see with Ben Jacobs. He supports a championship team. Chill out. He supports a
Look,
team. in the championship.
he was doing a space about Poch not getting fired when he was in getting fired at that moment.
Yeah, even with Brendan Rodgers, yeah, he's a Leicester fan, and then he found out the same time as everyone on the space. He's like, "Oh, hang on a minute."
I know everyone calls Fabrizio tapping, but he is the most reliable there is out there. He's the only one I listen to.
No, Ornstein. For me, it's
Ornstein as well. Yeah, it's good.
Both of them, to be fair, but
Well,
like,
that's why you don't see those reporters report every daily. You don't see the daily reports from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
I'm telling you that there's the difference between the reporters and not.
They
When
report
you-
on concrete, not speculation.
No. The problem with the whole media, the problem with the whole media, it's because every second of every day they saying it's a breaking news, which is not. Remember back in the days when you used to have a news at the end of the day, one time, and you got everything at once, not going every day 24/7. You see what I'm saying? That's when the news will start to be news. When you start to make it every hour, it has to something happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
I think the problem is the issue is this: is like I think what we got to learn is from not even last summer, the summer of 21, when it was just we were just linked with Haaland all that summer, and it was just him we were focusing on. But I think it's like if you just take and no doubt most of you do, and not all of you do, just enjoy the news and just take it with a pinch of salt. It's like just enjoy it wherever it comes from. Just go, okay, whatever. I need that whatever that confirmation move from Monster or Fabrizio, stuff like that. But just enjoy it. It's like this messy stuff. Okay, fine, great. Enjoy it. It's never going to happen.
we can laugh about.
It's never going to happen. But you know what I mean? It's like it's all good.
Do you guys remember the days when we used to get transfer news from newspapers,
or teletext?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I used to get the news about Chelsea. What are you talking about? I wasn't living in England.
I say it wasn't even that.
Tell me where I'm supposed to get the news from in the Soviet Union, from Chelsea.
Even going back like a few years ago, like the place I always used to go for the transfer news was the Sky Sports Transfer Centre thing. When I wasn't on Twitter, it was literally if I wanted to know the transfer news for the day, I'd just go on there and just scroll down and go through all the transfer news.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
Someone just beautiful game just said it there. Breaking news. There's no breaking.
There's no breaking news.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Exactly.
Someone has got a tweet and just
24-hour
edited
cycle
it to
is
make it look like
ruined.
their own.
I think we're all 24 and up, right?
24-hour
We got
cycle
that
is
in the
ruined
post.
everything. If you think that you see the expectation that something has to be changed within the media, with the people that receive it. For example, if you expect that what's his name, that Mason Mount news needs to be 24/7, that means that Mason Mount sits at home and talks with his managers 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
those players and the management, you think that they always stuck. They not.
Hey, United Red in the chat. We're 12th, but how about you paying Mason Mount 300k a week? How's that going?
Aye, less of that talking, brother, and more paying.
Hey.
No installment, no pay plan. Give me my 80 million up front.
They're gonna have 35% possession next game.
God
year.
of frogs. I used to get my Chelsea news from Morse code.
United Red, get this purchase done within 3 days, and we'll run a special buy one get one free deal on Roadrunners. We got you, brother.
They need to up that bid though. 50. They're trying to get away with it.
Oh Christ! They play for England at the same time as. Oh fucking hell!
Yep.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Is Mount in
I don't watch England games unless they're in the tournament because I couldn't get.
No, Mount is not in the squad, isn't he?
Is he not in the squad? No, Gallagher is though, isn't he?
Gallagher is, yeah.
Fucking
Of course, Gallagher is.
Of course he is with Southgate as a fucking
This is
man.
why England will never win shit, bro.
Galadog.
Galadog.
Galadog with his zoom.
They're fucking talent IDs, except for Kane.
No, we've got a really good squad, England, but it's the manager.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You guys don't appreciate football, man.
When Mount signed his contract, Man United did a Shane O'Mac music.
For United Red, bring Super Frank back. Well, bring him if you want him.
Hey, bring Ole
You
Gunnar
already
Solskjaer,
have your
man.
player.
That's
Yeah.
Supermax
You already got
contract, Ole
Mount.
Gunnar
You gotta
Solskjaer.
get Frank.
Bring Ralph Ragnick.
Hey,
Hey, all I'm saying is that Supermax contract for Scott McTominay is going to hit like crack. So
Mount and Scott McTominay in the same team?
bro, if that happens, oh my God, no.
Great midfield.
No, Xavi, can you
I
imagine
ever
if
see
Casemiro-
a fucking McTominay, Mount, and Bruno midfield?
I was about to say, can you imagine if Casemiro gets suspended or injured? Casemiro
Which
gets
is likely.
suspended.
Everton's his leg gone, bro.
If that happens, I want obviously because he lives in Manchester, we need to make sure Flawless is alive. After he sees that midfield, I just want to make sure he's okay.
Bro.
Someone check on him.
Yeah, you have the link to sarcasm.
No, by the
City.
way,
You just
they
send us
say-
all a link so we can check in on it.
they saying that if you look at all the big accounts from Man United, what players they expect to leave and what players they expect to come, many players, they are so deluded, man. United fans, like they think that Chelsea, they don't trust Chelsea get rid of 12 players, but United think they're gonna get rid of 12 players.
Well, that's because they think the way they're getting frustrated because of the takeover, right? But they're forgetting that this is a
Our roof is not leaking, our toilets are not.
Yeah,
clogged.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Chelsea's just different because it was government, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is not a normal takeover, Man United fans. This could go right. You could still sign Mount and get taken over by Jim Ratcliffe, bro. That's still
Exactly.
and let me just say this.
That's a recipe for the
I have
disaster.
no doubt in his first season, Jim Ratcliffe will spend a lot of money to make an impression. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. But this takeover, you know what? This takeover might not even happen in the summer. It could go to the start of the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
And that might
trades,
fuck up
no
their
trades,
shit.
big
That
run.
might fuck up their season.
No, I'd
Buyers,
take that.
man.
I'd 100% take that trade, by the way. Anything. Because the thing is,
Trade.
we don't have to pay Harry Maguire a lot and he doesn't have to play. I know for a
Oh,
fact,
no.
mate, he's probably going to play for your football club. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want Harry Maguire anywhere near.
I don't know. I don't want that English media bias.
Maguire.
No, he can come here and be the new water boy for all I care. He never has to play football.
We're
I
struggling
would anything to get rid of him.
You know the English papers are gonna make a big deal of this
There are
shit.
some limits I won't go.
United
I mean,
Red,
I
list
will
our
not-
neighbor does not obliterated us for the past
Yeah,
10
that's
years,
true.
man.
That's true.
They're suffering from post Fergie breakup, man. They don't know how to act.
What, for like 10 years?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're still
Imagine
deluded. Yeah.
you're the same city as Man
They literally
City.
just got an energy cup drink.
Do you think the players are gonna mistaken signing for Man United versus City now?
Yeah. Players go to Chelsea for the money. Have you seen your wage bill, bro? That's why Mount's going there. Have you seen your wage bill? You've got to look at your wage bill, bro.
By the way, how much is Mount going to be on? Like 250?
It's got to be over 200 if he's turning down 200 Chelsea.
Oh,
surely.
we have more leagues than you. Yay, you won the argument.
Crazy, Andrew.
That's great. You've won more leagues. You know what? You should because you had a better team than us during that. We weren't expected to win leagues, so you should have won leagues. Yeah, because you spent the most money again. Okay, you made it because of sponsorship deals. That was great. You had the best people running your club. So yes, you should have won because you had the best players. What you
You
also
should have won
done-
more European competitions,
Yes,
but
you
you
should be better
didn't.
in Europe. Now, early seasons they couldn't because of the European
Ben and
limit,
yeah.
something like that. But you should have done. You should have done more, bro. And you should have won. Yeah, you should have even won more.
They haven't won a league
But
post
they shouldn't.
Fergie.
They shouldn't even be on 3 European Cups. We should have fucking denied them one of them.
Right.
In the past 10 years, we got more leagues than them, right?
Yeah.
Right. But the thing, look at who they. If you look at the European record, like who they got knocked out by, they want to talk about like City being knocked out by Lyon and stuff like that. I remember this good Man United side being knocked out by the likes of them. But I know they went to the final, but they got knocked out by Leverkusen.
John Terry, the guy said John Terry slipped.
Even
Well,
that Bayern
Messi
Munich
scored
side
the
Andrew,
header.
knocked them out. Wasn't it the greatest
Except
Bayern
Guardiola.
Munich, remember?
Messi denied them about two,
That's why
but
they finished bottom of a group with Fergie in charge.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they
And,
did.
and when they went
2003,
through one of them finals, I swear they played like Schalke and stuff like that in the semi.
Yeah, they beat us that
in
year
the
and all.
semi, yeah.
Because if we would have beat them, we'd have had Schalke in the semi. They knocked us out under Ancelotti.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, and also you lost to Villarreal in a penalty shootout under Roddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in the Europa League final.
And you got knocked out this season by Sevilla as well. You know what I mean?
In 7 years, y'all won an energy cup drink.
Yeah, for real, huh?
Hey, I
It's
listen.
not even that. It's clubs like United.
I
Sorry,
won't shit on the trophies, but you know what I mean. I'll shit on your record. I won't shit on the trophies you win. I'll shit on your record, no problem. But you know, don't. Why are you here?
That's the simplest question. Don't come to Chelsea screaming. Not.
Yeah, don't come to a Chelsea scream and think you're gonna banter us, bro.
Especially with Man U, you repping
We
Man
might
U.
not act like it, but we're professionals at this. Do you know what I mean?
Like a club like United with that much brand value, they only have 3 UCLs. Like, are you kidding me? Like, they should have.
Yeah,
way
who
more.
blocked him? Who blocked him?
Yeah, who blocked him, man? Don't block him. Come
Yeah,
on.
nobody blocked.
Not me.
No.
We got a roast.
I think Fatur.
Did he?
Lewis, get your board of director, man.
There's no block coming up.
But who blocked him?
No block.
It doesn't tell me you blocked him, so I think he's been hidden or put on timeout or something.
Come on, guys, man. He wasn't.
Got a frogs. Did you?
I'd go back into the thing and unblock him, but it takes like a minute.
Got a frogs. That's nothing to be. That's banter.
Come
man.
on, let's not be that sensitive. You know what I mean?
That's fine. It's fine.
We actually look like the losers there if you block him.
He's doing his job. Big up, God of Frogs.
What do you think? How nice I am if I'm gonna go on the Egal stream?
I see you going to go all the time on Twitter, Alex.
Yeah. I just answered. He's like,
I know. I see you replying to his
he
stuff.
He posted. Oh,
he timed him. He's only timed out. He's only timed out. He'll be back.
Sesedo is coming to Chelsea. He's coming to. He choosing Arsenal versus Chelsea. He seen my, and I was like, no. He saw you play basketball. That's why he was laughing.
Well, then, if he chooses Arsenal, he chooses Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think they're going to be. I think we're going to get this Ugarte deal done and
then go for Casado.
But this is what people don't get. It's not as if we're doing one transfer at a time. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if we go, we need to complete this transfer first and then move on to this one. We're in talks with loads of people. That's how it works. Do you know what I mean? It's not like FIFA where you have to do it one at a time and meet people one at a time or something like that.
Mark Cucurella's future uncertain.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Atletico Madrid are rumored to have interest in him. Not too sure about any other clubs, but I would have thought Maatsen would be most likely to leave. But
yeah, I think he goes back to Burnley. I think he goes back to Burnley.
I want to see what he's like after a Premier League season.
I think how long's he got left on his contract?
The one from Celtic.
2 years, I think.
No, he's got Burnley, Alex.
1 year left.
Is it 1 year?
Yeah,
1 year. So it's like you've got to really convince him that he's going to be part of the squad now. If he's not, you're going to have to sell him no matter what. Because if Cucurella, if you want to get rid of him this summer, you are going to be making a significant loss.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether they're okay.
The only player that benefits it's El Chilwell.
Right.
And I will stand by that.
Yeah, man, I can't stand the guy.
Defender.
I
don't care how good he's going forward. He's a bad defender.
But the funny thing, Alex, his technical ability, like a lot of teams press trigger him.
I will take what's his name, Liverpool, to be that good up top, so he will be that inconsistent in the back. You see what I'm saying? Has to be the guy is not that good up top for me to be sacrificing his defensive deficiencies.
It's not like Trent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, just watch every game when he gets one-on-one, how much distance he gets. It's like he's using his stiff arm distance. He does not get too close to the player. He always tracks back. For me, not a good defender.
And he's so bad. Well, every time the ball goes up,
sees this.
He's
I actually think Cucurella. I would personally like to see Cucurella have another season because when he started,
I'll get Cucurella another season.
I know it was small sample size. But you remember how he started? He was really good. And his confidence, the team went, and everything just happened like snowball effect. I think he's a good player.
And I think because of Chilwell, the way Chilwell prefers to go inside, he will hemorrhage even Mudrik's progression because that's where Mudrik is thriving, on the inside. So you need the player that likes to overlap, and Chilwell doesn't.
No, he don't. No.
It's funny because last summer we were like, "Oh my god, we have Cucurella and Chilwell. We have two guys."
And then we give him a new contract.
That was different.
Yeah.
Oh, Spurs hired him. Oh.
Yeah, Spurs are gonna hire that Celtic man.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but Spurs for you, innit?
Spurs, man.
Who is
one more detail on the Ugarte?
I don't know.
Apparently, he plays good football. But
yeah, I heard.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but anyone can. I'm not being funny. I don't mean to disrespect the Celtic in that league, but anyone can fucking win the league with Celtic. Look at the managers. I can't remember who was named yesterday.
Yeah, apparently.
No, he's not. He's managed Australian teams and stuff, and he ain't no elite manager.
It's not that. It's the way he's instilled a new philosophy of playing. Like he's completely changed the way.
That's what they said. Brendan Rodgers done at Celtic, though. Look what he went on.
That's the issue, man. That's the issue. See, that's the problem with Spurs fans and some people outside Spurs. What are they hiring this guy for? That's exactly the level of
them.
Spurs need to hire, because that will then bring them back to reality. Okay, they are a club that has a big stadium. They're not a big club. Okay, they just earn a lot of money. That's all it is. Yeah, but that's what they need. They need this type of. And let's face it, man. He might not be a long-term thing. He might just be in there to set the blocks of them going back up the table again. Because what Spurs fans have to remember, they have no history of success. Okay, they have no in terms of
exactly.
It's 2 cups in 15 years, or no, over 15 years. Okay. They need someone like this to go in there. The big name manager thing for Spurs doesn't work because of, and also let me just take into consideration anyone says, whatever manager goes in there probably is not going to work because you've got Levy there. So there's limitations on what he's going to be able to do. But I just think like Spurs fans need a big dose of reality that you are literally Newcastle of the South, just with an extra few cups. That's all you are. And
Newcastle haven't won anything for 60 years.
Right.
50 odd years, yeah.
Yeah, but what I mean is they're literally just Newcastle with a couple of League Cups, and they played in European football. That's all for a couple of years, because they don't do anything in Europe. So what's the point in getting in Champions League for the fans? Because we need to get Champions League football.
But if you remember last summer, they said they were all going on about how they won the window.
The fact that these Spurs fans have the nerve to turn down any cup competition makes me laugh. Do you know what I mean? Why would you turn down a League Cup? How come it's important for Pep to win it 4 years in a row, for Jose to win it and Jose tell us that it was important for his players to win it because they need to learn how to win things, and also for Alex Ferguson to win it a few times as well. So why is it okay for all of them great managers and them great clubs, but somehow Spurs are above that all? Just makes no sense.
Because Levy thinks that there's no money in that cup.
Yeah, that's true. I know, but I'm talking about the fans. You hear some of the fans already talk. It's like they're former.
For the players, it's important to win a trophy, so you will know how it feels.
Exactly.
Well, Levy took the best chance they had of winning a trophy away, sacking Mourinho a week before the fucking final.
Because they had to pay him
more money.
Just because he had to pay him an extra 2 million or something. Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. Y'all enjoy it.
See you there, Alex.
Alex, big up.
I'll take Hazard back. Don't give a fuck.
Then Levy gave himself a $500,000 raise.
Probably.
Or £500,000 raise.
He has. Levy has money in the. I think he's like 30%.
Well, isn't it Joe Lewis?
30% owner of Tottenham.
He's actually a part owner of
Osimhen or Lautaro.
He's a billionaire.
Who do you predict when Lautaro?
He's nearly a billionaire.
Yeah, I think we get Osimhen.
I actually think we try and push for Osimhen this summer.
I think we'll be up by too much money, man. Imagine the headlines when Osimhen goes 3 games without scoring. It costs more than Haaland, blah, blah, blah. £150 million flop.
Yeah, but if you're actually fucking sensible, that Haaland deal was like well over 200 million. People just think about the release clause, don't they?
The media, they're not gonna.
Yeah.
I just know the headlines.
Yeah.
Hasn't scored in 5 games. Blah 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 blah.
I don't want Lautaro Martinez. No way.
But the manager wants him apparently.
What Poch does?
Yeah. According to Felix Johns or something. Yeah, he said Poch is really pushing hard for him. So if that's the case, then yeah.
Lautaro.
Yeah, Lautaro. Yeah. But again, with Lautaro, I know next season, at the end of the season, we'll be here saying, "Oh, we definitely need the traditional number 9."
Yeah, Lautaro plays with a striker, doesn't he?
Yeah. Unless they're thinking of him and Broja. Then again, what you call it? I don't know. We don't even know what kind of Broja. Get back.
Lautaro's a quality player, but he's just not for me. A traditional, like you just said, a traditional 9 that we need.
I'm not a big fan of Vlahovic, but for me, in terms of the money and everything, he's probably the one. But then again, Bayern.
He go Bayern, yeah.
Hard for him, so he's probably gonna go to Bayern. We might get a young kid from Atalanta, but I feel like he's still another. I feel like
he's young. But
he's too young. Yeah.
Can't be betting on that, man. We can't be playing around with this.
Don't get Osherman. You know what I mean? Just go and get him.
What else is there?
That's the thing. When you look at strikers, there isn't really.
You guys take Gonzalo Ramos from Benfica?
I've not seen enough of him to make a call.
They want over 100 million for him as well. So
Oh, really? Okay, shit.
You want to deal with Benfica again?
That too. Fuck yeah. The striker market is just dead right now. That's the thing.
I don't think we destroyed Benfica's relationship. I just think they just played hardball for Enzo and they're willing to spend that money.
Right to do,
yeah, so I don't think we have bad blood with them.
No, you shouldn't have bad blood with them. We gave them like 100 million.
Gave them 120 million euros.
Going to,
They should see us as happy return customers.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what? I'll take Mitrovic. If he was cheap.
I'm kind of with Rodrigo Rudders on that.
Yeah, man. If it was cheap, bro. If it was like 30 million.
Like as a stopgap, obviously. Not like
I don't feel explode. He's good though.
I'm out of here, guys. Speak to you later.
Big up, my guy. Big up.
Big up.
I'm gonna wrap up anyway because it's got Shameless at 10. I want to get some food and relax before then. But big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button. Who's there to raid?
Big up, guys.
Big up, brother.
Big up. Lewis, you got a Man U shirt on?
Yeah, we'll raid them. What was that?
You got a Man U shirt on?
No,
Chelsea stuff.
Chelsea, bruv. Come on, man. United.
Like that white joint.
I ain't Mason Mount.
Wait, Lewis, is Flawless on Shameless tonight because the Mount?
Yeah, Flawless will be on. Flawless will be on. We're gonna have a long conversation about money, Manchester, Mason, Minerals, Mountino, bro. But until then, we'll see you at 10:30. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe.